We are back for some football action live here on field number 1. We have some Super Bowl action between the junior varsity Black Knights versus the junior varsity Blue Bulldogs. Bark, bark. Let us know who you're cheering for in the comment sections. Are you cheering for the Bark Bark Bulldogs or the Shishing Knights? Only time will tell who will come out victorious.
You sound amazing. Yeah, it's after this game. What's up?
Shabba dabba. Are you enjoying the humor? The Zebra crew take the field. They're calling for the captains. They're trying to get this thing kicked off. And so we'll see the captains come out here just now. We'll do the coin toss. And then we'll be ready for football. So while you still got some time, go grab some Cheetos. Go grab some onion rings. Go grab some fries. Whatever you need to make you thrive right here on the MCBFC broadcast. Looks as though the Black Knights are lining up to kick us off here in the junior varsity division. Brother Andrew, what are you excited for in this division as we watch a Super Bowl Friday?
I am very excited to see what these coaches have put together as a game plan for this event. And no doubt they have been saving some things, particularly for this matchup for these teams. And I'm just happy to be a part of the action with a full stomach. What a wonderful lunch we just had. Comment down below what you had for lunch and put in the hashtag lunch meal.
While we wait for the kickoff, let me just give you a few names to be on the lookout for. On the black team, we have number 1, Jonah Hillary. Number 10, Theo Maring. Number 23, Aaron Hancock. Number 34, Parter Martin. And number 41, Thomas Gibor. Number 45, Magnus Pearson. Number 44, Jabor. Number 48, Joseph Swope. Number 56, Freeman Moore. Number 66, Benjamin Norton. Number 68, David York. And we'll continue this, all right?
Number 48 for the Black is
Joseph Swope.
The Swope looking to sweep the kick into the air. The Swope will be sweeping. And in the backfield, it looks like we have number 58 and somebody else ready to receive the kick for the Blue.
Yes.
What you have for lunch, folks, let us know down below. Shabba dabba day. It is time for the Super Bowl here on the MCBFC Sports Network. We are very glad to have you with us.
Yabba dabba doo. Happy Friday to you.
Shout out to the wonderful media team that we have here, giving us these great shots, controlling the ticker on the bottom of your screen, getting the scoreboard all clear. What a wonderful thing it is to have the media team that we have here at MCBFC.
69, Mason Chambers. 73, Levi Willeroth. And number 84 is Oliver Maring. Number 88 is Cade Jones. And number 90, Luke Wilson. 91, Rob Smith. We have kickoff, swope with the toe. And that's on the floor.
Boink.
It takes a good bounce.
Boink. And he's picked it up. He's trying to get to the sideline. Can he do it? No, he cannot. And he is wrapped down with a lot of boinks on that kick. And he is down, not where you want to be, but starting at the 15-yard line. Shabba-dooba-shibba.
Great kick by Swope to get us underway. It was a bit of a half squib, half boot. I don't know what it did, but that was a favorable few bounces for him.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd want to be on the receiving end of that type of kick. That looked tough to handle, but they got it, and they got a long ways, 85 yards to go if they want to get a touchdown here. 12-minute quarters, so we are at about 11:20 left to go in the first. Shotgun formation, man on each side. Got the first motion, gets it high, gives it off to the running back, tries to make a play. Does not make a play. Gets tackled behind the line of scrimmage. A strong defensive stand there on the first play of the game for the Black Knights. Shing!
For the Blue Bulldogs in the junior varsity division, we have number 6, Jeremiah Spencer, number 45, Christian Adams, number 48, Andrew Rabideau, who I do believe is not in the Super Bowl today.
Correctamundo.
Snap. QB run. Keeps it up the middle. Breaking tackles. Good gain for
yes.
third and very, very short.
Yeah.
Number 53, Isaac Dannery. Number 60, Jim Vath. Number 63, Liam Harrison. Number 64, Nathan Burkett. Number 68, Anthony Baldassari. Number 69, Drew Bromley. Number 73, Robert Horn. Number 85, Gabriel Young. Number 86, Enrique Smith. Number 90, A.J. McComas.
Thank you, Brother Cody. What a tremendous job by you as they are once again in the shotgun
Caden
formation.
Jones, number 92, Parker Reynolds.
Stop. All right, we have a snap. The quarterback looks to take it himself. Oh, man, makes contact, keeps the legs churning. Shabba-dubba-dubba. And what do we have? We have ourselves a first down for the one, the only, the blue. All right, Bulldogs.
Number 96, Clayton Suggs rounds up the roster for the Blue Bulldogs.
Oh, yes. Go ahead, Brother Cody. What does it look like on this play?
Snap. Adams tries to do a little trick play with a delayed handoff. It does not work out. A Black Knight was there. They are trying to hold on, trying to say who came up with it, and the Black Knights
buddy.
With the turnover.
Yeah, not what you want to have happen there. If you are the Blue Bulldogs on the first possession of the game, not a very smart play, resulting in a fumble-rooski for the Fumbalaya.
And if you missed it this morning, let me remind you, there was a 3-way playoff to see who would be in the Super Bowl versus these Black Knights. And the Blue Bulldogs were able to be victorious. And so from the dust, they're trying to go all the way to victory, but not a good way to start their favorable position for the Black Knights.
Yes.
Number 34 is under center. Parker Martin hands it off to number 1. That is Jonah Hillary.
That is a little thing we like to call tough sledding on that play. Hardly getting anything there. A successful stop if you are the defense. About 2 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter here in the Super Bowl matchup for the junior varsity. Hard to believe that the week's almost already over, Brother Cody, isn't it?
Yep, this week just flew by. A lot of good decisions were made by these young men, but let's see what they can do on the football field. Parker Martin. Pistol. Oh, fake to him. It's a direct snap to number 41, getting a hole, making some yards. That brings
Thomas Yabor with a run there. How did that go for them, Brother Cody?
That brings up 3rd and 4. But again, great starting positions, so you would think that this is a 2-down play right here. 3rd and 4th will most likely be going for.
Well, you never know nowadays. If the snap goes above the head, it might not be the case. But, yeah, if they can make any type of leeway here on this play, you got to assume they would probably want to go for it on the 4th down. But who knows? Maybe they're going to say, hey, you know what? We're going to go for it on 4th down anyways. Let's take this chance to go to the end zone. Let's see here. Heavy run formation. Let's see if they run.
Martin. It is to Martin. He hands it off to number 1, Hillary. Breaking tackles, cutting on a great run there by Hillary to pick up the 1st down and more. That would bring up a first and about 10.
Yes.
Close enough to the goal. Consider it a 1st and goal. Not a 1st and goal, but close enough.
Well, you are correct. It is not a 1st and goal. It's going to be a 1st and 10 on about the 12-yard line. So knocking on the doorstep of the doggy door, trying to punch into the doggy door's home abode and get into the end zone are the Knights. Shink, shunk, shank. Let's see who the ball is snapped to. They love to be tricky with that. Parker Martin
it's
drops
on the
it.
floor. Brother Andrew made that call, and immediately, the first time for the week, he is right.
Tell you what, it's I gotta give a lot of thanks out to mom and dad for teaching me a lot of.
Okay. Shout out to Andrew's mom and dad. We do love the Reardons. After the botch snap, it is second down and long. Not what you want to see. Ball going back. Let's see if the Black Knights could respond with that snap and make something positive out of this play. Martin is now under the gun. Ebor is lined up behind him. There is a motion guy. That is Hillary trying to cut to the outside. He finds a hole, takes it up the middle, and a great run there by Hillary, able to gain back those lost yards and some more. Third down and short.
Man, oh man. When they've given it to Hillary, they've seen success so far. It is going to be third down. We see Let's Go Bulldogs. I love you, Enrique, is what I'm seeing in the chat, number 86. So, Enrique, I hope you feel loved. All right. Yes, 86 out there on the defensive line right now. He's not trying to show any love on this field, is he? He's trying to eliminate the defense. Love this drone shot, giving it a very realistic type view. Now we get this
Martin,
special view.
Under center.
Unique formation here, goes in motion.
It is handed off to Hillary. He is going to the outside. There is free space, and just like that, we have our first touchdown.
Another touchdown on the week. The first in the Super Bowl for the Shank Knights. Oh, wow. What did you see? What a great hole by the offensive line there.
Great hole created by the offensive line. Hillary got slippery, and he went to the outside. A lot of open grass and an easy touchdown.
Yes.
6 points on the board.
Yes. Jonah Hillary not on the campaign trail, but on the trail to the end zone. Am I right? Sink.
All right, can they make good on this 2-point conversion? The ball is at the 5-yard line, so that means they're going to try to get a 2-point conversion instead of going for the 1. The 1 would be from the 3-yard line. Straight snap. Martin, handoff. Hillary, outside, got speed, and he's going to get in there again.
And just like that, the score is 8-2.
0. Shout out to all the love from those who have come to be here and watch their sons play some football. A lot of love felt from the fans that are here. And so shout out to the fans that made their way out here to get some live action football.
For sure. One of the highlights of football camp that we have yet to talk about is this has been going on for over 30 years at this point, and it's almost like a family reunion. These coaches, the staff, these pastors, these missionaries, these evangelists, these laymen, these folks get to see each other once a year, get to spend a week together, and there's not a lot of free time, but there is a lot of time where you get to enjoy the company of one another. And on Friday is when families and visitors get to attend to watch the games, and it's good to see so many folks, so many other pastors, parents, friends of all sorts here, and what a blessing it is to see such a godly community here at the First Baptist Church of Dwight property. We're here for Man Camp.
Yes. Number 48 on the black team. Once again, that is Joseph Swope. He is taking the kicks for the Black Knights. And so last time out, he had a really interesting kick. The bounces were favorable, and they ended up to make good field starting position for them. Another kick. It's going to bounce. It hits the player.
He's got it. He's trying to go to the right side. Now he's cutting him back to the other right side. He's going towards the sideline, trying to make sure that he beats his defender. He does just that. He's got one man to beat, and that one man pulls him out of bounds, but not before he gets to the 45-yard line.
There is a flag on the field. It looks like it might be an illegal block in the back. Let's see the call, waiting for the officials to gather and make the call.
A lot of times when you do see a good running back like that, you wonder why, and then you see the flag and you find out that's why.
The offense are making their way back, and so that is an illegal block in the back.
Usually that means they go halfway between the place where they were going to be down and the end zone, so they just kind of cut the field in half, and he is made in the shade with Kool-Aid. Hey, Brother Gardner, I've got your box of Bibles right by our stairs right there. It's just a brown box. Sorry it was such a hassle to get it. Yes, I'm praying for you. Super Bowl here, 3:25 left to go in the first quarter. The score is, what is it, Cody? What is the score?
8-0. Blue Bulldogs looking to respond after going down a score. Hillary able to get it done, both for the touchdown and the 2-point conversion.
Yes. We are grateful that you are here with us here on the MCBFC Sports Network. We are closing in on 100 million viewers here on the live stream or something like that. So please, what do we have
Another flag
here?
on the play. It's in the backfield, not something you want to see. That is a false start on the offense.
A little thing we like to call around here laundry. Laundry time. Get the Tide Pods out and get yourself some detergent. Laundry on the field. Those flags are getting greener and more grass stains than the players so far in this game.
Brother Andrew, what would you say if people say, I don't use Tide Pods?
This flag is sponsored by Tide Pods, so there's no better protection from grease stains and all sorts of things than Tide Pods.
And hopefully
Tide Pods.
they hear
Do not
this
eat.
and sponsor us.
Do not eat if under 12 years old or over 12 years old.
Oh, more. The whistle is blown dead once again. Another false start on the offense. Back them up yet again. That is what we call a drive killer.
Mercy, nursey, chersey, wersey. We are backing up. They're going to need a plane ticket if they're going to want to get to the first down marker by this point, or maybe a ferry of sorts.
From return all the way out to midfield. Gets a bad block in the back. Puts them back, and then there's a flag and another flag. So it's 1st and 20, and they're not in a pretty position here. The snap is good. He's going to keep it and go up the middle. He cuts it back to the right side, trying to make something happen. There's not a lot there, and guess what, folks? We have a more laundry.
Oh, my goodness. We're going to have to go to the laundromat with all these puppies and get ourselves one of those jumbo machines. This is getting interesting. I hope these guys have more flags because theirs might be green instead of yellow by the end of this first quarter.
This time, thankfully for the Bulldogs, it is against the Knights.
Oh,
And that is a 10-yard penalty. And so a lot of the two flags that they have are just got back. And that is an automatic first down.
Brother Cody, you think maybe the reason that there's so many flags on this first drive for both of these teams in this first quarter is due to the fact that it is super cold. These guys are maybe a little too amped up and got the jitters.
The jitters. I do have the jitters as well. Got a monster in the booth, and it is keeping me awake.
Did you just call me a monster? That is very rude.
Yes, that's a compliment these days. That's what the kids say, right?
Hello, Miss Hall. How are you, ma'am? Oh, thank you.
Day.
I don't even know how it goes either. The biscuit.
Yabba dabba doo. Happy Friday to you once again as we see the Blue Bulldogs continue to drive on their... stoppage in the play here from the Zebra crew, trying to talk to the sideline, sort some things out.
Well, I don't know what's going on. The clock went to 1 minute, then it went to 6 minutes. Now we're back to under 50 seconds. So we are all ready to go here in the shotgun. The ball is snapped. It's a high snap, but Christian Allen's able to get it. He's trying to make some leeway here, and boom, shalaka-raka. And he is down. It is going to be 2nd and long for the Blue Bulldogs.
2nd down and 10 for the Blue Bulldogs as they were pulled out of the hole there by the Black Knights, committing their own penalty and giving them an automatic first down. So the Blue Bulldogs are trying to get something going here on offense after being able to make it to the Super Bowl earlier this morning with that playoff. Can they capitalize on being in the position they're in right now? And number 45, takes a snap. It looks like he's trying to hand it up, but he just ends up taking it up himself for a gain of about 3 yards. That brings up 3rd down and 5.
This has been a heavy Christian Adams game so far, number 45 for the Blue Bulldogs, but that is the end of the first quarter here on the MCBFC Sports Network. This is the JV Super Bowl. Put your predictions for the final score in the comment section down below, and we will be right back after these messages. Shabba-dabba-day. Sorry, bro, but the answer is no. Hey, Brother House. There he is.
How you doing?
Doing all right, as long as that breeze stays.
Yeah.
Go, Pat, go. Super Bowl. Super Bowl. Come on, Curtis. Get out the park, Curtis.
And the teams are making their way back, just as we will make our way back to the microphones. The second quarter is about to get underway. The Bulldogs, even though being way back in their starting position, have actually made a lot of ground. They do face a 3rd and 6, but some positive things to take away there as they ended the first quarter.
Let's hope there's a little less laundry, less yellow on the field this quarter than there was last quarter. No doubt it'll take time for each of these teams to settle in. This is the Super Bowl after all, so emotions are high, but the quality of football is higher. Christian Adams in the shotgun. Got the motion. Takes another high snap. It's behind him. He's able to pick it up, and then is just wrapped down to the ground. And he is down by contact. That will result in a 4th and about 15 or 20 there. More like 20.
Yes, we just talked about how they had some positivity going on the offense, and like that, the commentator's curse comes to fruition, and they are a 4th and 17. No doubt a punt is going to come. They're at their own 30-yard line, 31-yard line, and so let's see. Punt formation, 64 is in the backfield for the punt.
Mr. Hillary is in the backfield, is in the receiving zone for the Black Knights.
It's a decent punt. It takes a weird bounce. It drops to 68. He
Oh, he's
stays
able
on
to
his
get from the
feet, breaks
defender.
a tackle. He
Oh
has the
my.
edge. He's
Oh
got some
my.
speed. He's trying to cut back inside and slips himself up at the 40-yard line. Good return by number 68 on the Black Knights. That is Mason Chambers.
Actually, that is David York, 68. Good run by the Black Knights there on that punt or return. It is 1st and 10 for them past the 50-yard line. All right, Parker Martin with their heavy run formation that they love to do everything out of. Direct snap to number 41. He's got a hole, and he goes right through it. He is down. It's going to be about a 9-yard gain, so about 1 or 2 yards to go for the first down. Go, Pat, go. We have a timeout.
taken by the Blue Bulldogs.
Well said by you, Brother Cody. You are on it. The Bark Bark Bulldogs say we need a little catnap, which is weird for a Bulldog, but they do need a timeout. So, timeout time is shout-out time, and it's been a little while since we've given these folks a shout-out. Brother Cody, talk about the great work that the sanitation team does to keep our camp clean. What a tremendous job they do, and here to tell you about it is Bro Cody.
Yes, the sanitation team does a good job at keeping things sanitary around here, taking out all the trash, making sure the bathrooms are clean, all that good stuff. We do appreciate all that the sanitation team does, because if they weren't here, there would be a lot of trash everywhere.
Oh, yes, and with the amount of paper towels and water cups and Gatorade cups that are used here, and the amount of meals that we eat and all that goes on here. And once again, this is a camp full of teenage boys, so you can imagine there's a couple of snack bags lying around, and they do a great job. The young men are supposed to clean up after themselves, but someone's got to take that trash out and keep this place tip-top shape. They do a tremendous job, don't they? All right, Parker Martin in the shotgun here with their heavy run formation.
Number 41's lined up like he's going to take the snap.
We shall see. It does go to 41. Good job, Brother Cody. He runs into his own player and then runs into the other team's players. He is stopped up, and man, oh man, oh man, oh man, this is some hard-nosed football. I do not believe that he got the first down. In fact, I don't even know if he got 1 inch on that play. It seems to stop exactly where it was before. Let's go, Parker. Hit someone, boy, says Amy Reynolds. Let's go, Bulldogs. Diana Cuellar. They give a kick out of punting, says Tex Rogers. I see what you did there. Lots of shout-outs. Keep them coming. We have almost 100 million people here in the live stream, and we are looking to go to 6 billion. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And if you're interested in being a part of football camp in the future in any capacity, make sure you follow up on the socials, and we will let you know when registration is open for the young men.
Martin gets the snap. Reverse toss to number 1, and Hillary break it to the outside. Breaks back on the inside. He's got the edge. He cuts it back again. Juking and moving. Great run there from Hillary.
Wow, wow, wow. Making moves. Left, right, over the river and through the woods all the way to Grandma's house, which is a first down. Oh, my, oh, my. I don't know, brother. My voice left 2 days ago. Do it. We need your help. If you were able to hear that, that was the only brother, Joe Grimaldi, or as Brother Ballard called him, Joe Grinaldo.
Joe Grinaldo for show. The snap under center, 34, trying to go to the outside. He's snuffed immediately, but he's able to shake off a tackle.
There we go.
Makes another one miss.
Oh.
Number 24 eventually brings him down, but not after a gain of 2 yards.
What a solid tackle there by the young man, number 24, for the blue team.
Sometimes the players do switch their numbers due to some uniform situations, and so we don't really know who number 24 is. But if you do, let us know.
Let's call him Billy Bob. Billy Bob with a great tackle there.
Way to go, Billy Bobby.
As great a tackle as it was, it's still a successful play on offense. 2nd and 5 is always a good position to be in. Let's see what Parker Martin and the boys do.
We're lined up very close to him. Motion man comes. They fake it to him. It's kept by Martin. He finds the hole. He's driving forward. He's got the first down. That brings up first down and goal.
My, oh my, the amount of spins and circles that these guys do, you would be able to think that they were ballerinas or something. Evading tackles left and right by swirling and twirling through the holes. And just like that, it is a first and
goal.
What do you think? Do you think they're going to kick a field goal on first down, Brother Cody?
That is exactly what they're not going to do.
Okay.
Martin.
I'm going to guess it's going to go to number 41.
The snap
it does go to
is
41.
41. He goes. They're trying to push the line. He's got
there
some
he
from the
goes.
backside. He slips out. Sneaky, slippy.
pulled the sword out of the sheath and stuck it into the end zone for a touchdown. My, oh my. That's a little run I like to describe as beast mode.
Shashing, shashing.
Clink. Happy dappy, slap your pappy, as Brother Cody likes to say, shabba-dabba-day.
What a great run by Yabor, able to keep his feet moving. And when you do that, that is what they try to train those running backs to do. Keep your legs moving, because we want to stay up on ground. He slips out from the backfield, and it's an easy touchdown. Let's see what they do here on the two-point conversion. Again, the ball is at the 5-yard line, and so they are going for 2.
Let's see, as they go for 2, what they gonna do.
How about you? What you can do right now is drop a shout out, drop a like, and drop a share.
Parker Martin looking to throw, trying to find a man, trying to find some open space. Can he get to the quarter in time? Makes the contact and gets through for the 2-point conversion. He's going to get the conversion and a bruise on that run. Shabba-da-boobity-bobbity-hop-bop.
That is what you call some power running by Martin. Drops the shoulder, absorbs the contact, gets past the goal line for the 2-point conversion.
A mercy. It is 16-0. The Knights have the lead over the Bulldogs. A little over 5:30 left to go here in the first quarter. We will be back in just a moment. Once again, just want to say thank you to the many fine folks at football camp who make this possible. And after this kick, we'll talk a little bit about the directors of football camp and what they mean to this program. Let's see if we get another tricky bounce here. And not too bad. Able to recover is number 24, trying to find a lane, getting to the edge there, pushing forward and coming up short, but a solid run back there, getting to the 40-yard line. And yes, the many directors of football camp that make this so special, make this what it is. It was their vision, of course, starting with the pastor, Pastor Dan Woodward, pastor of First Baptist Church in Clinton. And so grateful for his vision for football camp over 30 years ago and what it means now. And now we have other men like Brother Joe Grimaldi, who we were laughing with earlier, another director, as long as some of the younger faces of the directing crew, JJ Curtis, Austin Marriott, Micah McCurry. And these men do a phenomenal job with football camp. It is a well-oiled machine here. And very grateful for the directors of football camp. But, Brother Cody, take it over as the Blue Bulldogs are in the shotgun.
Play the snap. Adams looking to throw. He does throw. He's got a guy. He's got another guy, and that's the wrong guy. That is a Black Knight shushing defender that is able to get the tipped ball for the interception.
Oh, my, oh, my, oh, my. Exactly what you don't want to have happen here if you are the Blue Bulldogs. It will be 16-0, and the other team will have the ball.
Swope with the interception. And so, good job by he. We shall see. Almost got stung by a bee, but I survived, was able to flick it away, and we are good.
And when you flicked it away, did you say yippee?
I said hooray.
Oh. 16-0 is our score halfway through the second quarter here. A little over 3:30 remaining as the Black Knights got the ball, got the score, got the interception, have the ball again. Parker Martin ready to rumble. Ball goes to your boy.
Goes to the outside. He's got a room. He's got some speed. And what a tackle. That was a touchdown saving tackle by number 69 on the blue team. You know him. I know him. McCone.
You know,
It's
that's
not
that's
the
a
guy.
solid tackle, but if you're consistently saying that's a touchdown
That is
saving
Bromley. That was Bromley that made that touchdown saving tackle, in case you didn't know.
If you're constantly saying that was a touchdown saving tackle, that means that your defense is giving up big plays, and that's unfortunately for the Bulldogs been happening here as of late. Let's see what the Black Knights have to say about this situation.
Yep, just taking a quick timeout. Coach wants to talk to the team.
This is the time for the kids to hydrate and you to hydrate too. And there's no better drink than Gatorade. Gatorade for all your hydration needs. Hydration. Not affiliated with anything Gatorade related.
Brother Andrew, what do you see the black team doing that you are liking?
They just seem to be playing at a different level of intensity than the Blue Bulldogs. Maybe it's because they have the lead. I don't know what it is, but they have really been a force all week, and they seem to be faster in every area so far.
Under center. Snap. Hands off to Hillary. A reverse. The reverse is fumbled. Ball on the ground. Blue dives for it. The blue coaches are signal it's their ball, and so does the Zebra crew. Turnover. That could be a momentum changer.
Man, oh man, that's exactly what you needed if you were the Blue Bulldogs. Tried to get a little too much dip on the chip with that double reverse there. You're up 16-0. Why change the direction you're going? But that resulted in a, say it with me, Brother Cody.
Jambalaya.
Jambalaya for the pie.
Yep, a little bit too much dip on the chip caused the slip, and now we have a turnover.
The hiccups.
All right.
All right, Christian Adams looking to make something happen at number 45. Takes the snap. Hands it off to number 92. 92 finds a hole, able to get a good run there before being tackled. And man, oh man, he was a man with a plan. Not named Stan. It is going to be second and about 4 yards. Great first play of the drive. Shabba-daboo.
Adams in the gun. Adams takes it himself. It's a QB keeper for the sleeper.
And that will be a one, the only, the best 2 words in football. First down. Certainly was a good first down there. And Brother Cody, as we are 1 minute away from... We're 1 minute away from a halftime here. Christian Adams takes the snap. Gonna run it himself. Pushing.
Second down and 9.
Number 96, that's my boy. Shout out from Joseph Suggs. Let's go Blue Bulldogs. Brother Cody, we've heard a lot of good preaching this week. I assume you have a favorite message. Is there a message that you've heard so far that stands out to you so far this week? I know I'm looking forward to
Brother
this
Coral's
answer.
message stood out to me on Wednesday night. He just gave a solid salvation message, and just Bible after Bible after Bible. And because of that, the Holy Spirit was moving, and 19 guys ended up getting saved. And so, great message. Honestly, a lot of great messages this week. Brother Houston, Jeremy Houston, had a tremendous message this morning talking about how Naaman with his leprosy, how he had to go and dip 7 times, and he focused in on a phrase there. And he just talked about how, we want the best sometimes, and sometimes God's way may not seem to us like the best, but it is if we just stick it out.
That's exactly right. The title of the message was "Some Great Things," because when Naaman rejected the prophet's offer to dip in the Jordan River 7 times, they said, if he had told you to do some great things, you would have done it. But since he told you to go to the nasty Jordan River, you won't do it. And he said sometimes we want to do some great things, but God says, I have another plan for you. And to be satisfied with the plan that God has for your life.
And that is obedience.
That is obedience. All right, Christian Adams in the shotgun. We have the motion. We have the snap. A little confusion there, but eventually able to give it to his player as he looks to make something happen. Can he get somewhere with this play?
That looked like a late hit. The Zebra team was right on the sidelines, and they said that was clean. He was still in bounds when he got smacked, so no flag. Good,
it definitely was
defense.
Close, but, man, some miscommunication on that play. This handoff was not what you would have wanted it to be. And, no, that play certainly was clean. And 1.2 seconds remaining in this first half. 1.2 seconds remaining.
Adams in the gun. Motion man comes. They hand it to the motion man. They look at the reverse. A little Philly special for
a solid yard gain, but that is the end of the half.
They tried the trickery. Give him a little Philly.
But nothing.
Well, I mean, you got to try it. It's going down to the half, so might as well try some trick play. And good job there by the Black Knights to stuff that one out.
Yes. They did a fantastic job there on that drive, but just ran out of time. It is halftime. That means it's time for us to go grab a little snack. I hope you'll do the same. We'll be back after this.
Shabba dabba day.
It's just got the scores at the bottom. It says 16-0, halftime, JV. Right now, it's just showing the blue Bulldogs bench. Yes. Yeah. So.
You guys went on milk crib by?
You could see both fields if you were up there.
Hey, do you mind going to the chapel for me and bringing me my charger?
Where is it in your seat?
And the holder.
All right, I got
It's
you.
a green corded charger.
Green cord. All right.
Appreciate you, bro.
pretty good.
Jason, did you win?
Yes, we did.
Super Bowl? You guys beat Red, right?
Yes, sir.
Hey, Huddy. Huddy, we got a little some of that action. Give me a little spoonful of that.
I heard you guys won too, yeah? Why did the Red team win? Huh? We were at 20. We were happy. Right. Hey. These are the guys who called me out of it.
We are back. We are back. We are back. Time for some second half action here to start the second half action at the MCBFC broadcast. The Blue Bulldogs will be kicking off to the Black Knights. And so let's see how the Blue Bulldogs respond down 16-0 in the second half.
Oh, the wind knocked the ball off the tee, so they're going to have to do it again. Do you know who's asking about you?
No, you can trust me.
The kick is in the air. It's a good kick. It's back. It's caught by Hillary. He's trying to make something with this return. Let's see what he can do. He goes to the outside. He's still going to the outside. He's taking good yardage. Wow. Great return there by Hillary.
That was a great return indeed. Solid job by the blockers for the Black Knights. And they are in the lead, have the ball, looking to put their stamp on this third quarter. Brother Cody, if you're the Blue Bulldogs coach, what are you saying to your folks?
If I'm the Blue Bulldog coach, all I have to say is, come on, son! Get your head in the game.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, here they go. I think they said just that. Those Blue Bulldogs look motivated. Look what they're doing. They're all saying, let's see if that translates to the play on the field.
Motion. No, that's not motion. He needs to get off the field. The flag still comes, though. He tried his best to fly off the field, but the flag was a flying. That is too many men on the offense.
Yeah, you're not allowed to have every single solitary player on your team on the field at one time. But they are going to pick up the flag and say, hey, you can't have 12 guys in the huddle. No, they're not. They're going to say you did it wrong. You had 12 guys in the huddle, and that is a penalty. When the guy ran off like a whip, it became obvious. And due to that fact, it is going to be a 1st and 15 here in the third quarter. Up 16-0 are the Black Knights with the ball.
1st and 15. Martin, low snap, able to corral it, hand it off. Really well done. Juking in and out and able to pick up about 0 yards. That is 2nd down and 15.
Yeah, that's a lot of running for not a lot of production there. If you're going to be moving that much, you got to make something happen. And so a 0 yard.
A lot of running and not a whole lot of gunning. 2nd down.
Yes.
Don't worry about us, bro. Why do they sound so dumb?
We're getting work done.
We're getting work done.
I know nobody checks the broadcast, bro.
We're getting work done.
Right now we have 54,000 viewers, and so thank you for tuning in as we stay locked in for the 2nd down. Martin takes the snap. No, it's a direct snap to your boy. He's staying on his feet. He's breaking tackles. It's taken about 10 men to bring him down, and they still can't take him down. Good run there by your boy, G-Boy.
Yes, a solid run right there for the Knights. And they will still find themselves, due to the penalty, 3rd and about 8.
Third down and long.
confusion by the Black Knights as they're trying to figure out what they're going to do here for this third down.
Black
A
right.
unique formation.
Strong right formation. Nope, it's back to the left. Trick play. Got it. And let's go. Did he get the first down? What is the call?
Sure yet. He did.
The chains are moving. What a play.
Yeah, not exactly the way that they drew it up, but it was successful enough. And first down for the Black Knights.
What? Who is that kid?
But it was successful enough.
Who is that kid?
And first down for the Black Knights.
Thank you for taking it.
Under center, the snap, the handoff. Number 1, Hillary getting to the outside. His sleeve gets pulled off, but he doesn't. He's staying on his feet, cutting back inside. Good drive there for a pickup about 15 yards from Hillary.
Hey, you'd rather lose a sleeve than get tackled, and that's what happened there.
Yes.
You put it on the wrong place. 16-0 is our score halfway through the third here on the MCBFC Sports Network. Parker Martin and the Black Knights are finding themselves traveling down the field here. Ball is snapped, handed off to Mr. Hillary. He hands it off to number 88. He's trying to find a hole, able to break one tackle, able to get past the first down marker, and then he is stopped up, but not before getting the first down for the young man.
A little bit of trickery from Hillary. Double reverse. Put it in reverse. Take it to the edge. Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, yes, yes. Knocking on the door of the red zone are the Black Knights, hoping to pull out their swords and shields and make something happen here.
Hillary said, shing, shing, pulled out the sword and led him to the Lord. Amen.
Shabba-dabba-day.
Here we go, bunch formation. Hillary.
Ball is snapped.
Boom. He's gone. Martin.
Hey-o.
Going to the edge.
Hey-o.
Dragged down. The flag is there. That was the clearest horse collar you've ever seen.
That right there, you just said it was a
Horse collar.
not what you want to see if you are the Blue Bulldogs coaches. And that usually results in a 15-yard penalty for the offense. Let's see if that's what the actual call was.
Horse collar, somebody holla. The chains are moving because that is a penalty.
Shabba-dabba-day. So now they find themselves with a first and goal at about the 9-yard line. Excited to see what we have here on this drive as they have made their way down the field, down to the 9-yard line. Parker Martin takes the snap, looks to hand it off to Hillary. Hillary trying to get to the sideline, does just that, and it is a battle right at the end zone, but he is stopped short. He is going to be on the 1-yard line, walloped by the Bulldog on the play.
He got smacked, but really good read by Hillary. He saw the hole, and he did. It was actually a really good run.
Yes, that was a tremendous run on behalf of Mr. Hillary, but they will need to get 2 more yards in order to get the touchdown.
Probably going to be a direct snack to your boy. Take it right up the middle unless they keep Martin in the under center and try and do a few QB sneaks here.
That very well could be the case. We have yet to see what will happen. Parker Martin ready for the snap. Will they throw the ball? We have yet to see. No, it is a direct right to Jabbar, and he is in for the touchdown for the Black Knights, extending their lead to 22-0. They will have a chance to add a little bit more with a 1-point conversion here.
And you know what we say, Sabadabade.
Hey, Jabor just took the ball and said, I am getting into the end zone, sirs, and pushed his way through all the little puppy dogs, otherwise known as Bulldogs, into the end zone.
Right now, the puppy dogs are playing, the Bulldogs are playing like a puppy dogs.
Yes, maybe they need a little bit more kibble to get their spirits up, but nevertheless, it is a 1-point conversion. Score right now is 22-0.
Let's see, if you're cheering for the Blue Bulldogs and you still think they have a chance, they do have a chance. It's still in the third quarter. Let's hear ya. Shout them out in the comment section. The 2-point conversion is not going to work. It is a low snap, and so the Bulldogs able to stop them on the 2-point conversion.
We will be back in just a moment. The kickoff crew is getting ready. Enjoy the sounds of Man Camp for a moment. You want to say something? Come here.
Pardon?
Put on the app. We watch online, watch the stuff. It would be nice if they had a way you could just listen to the audio on the app. Because when I'm driving, I can't. YouTube won't work, and I can't watch it on there anyway.
Yeah, that might be something that they work on, but they just introduced it, so they'll work. I'm sure they'll work on stuff like that. I'll mention it though.
Thanks.
Yeah, we'll let them know.
Kickoff.
Yes.
Number 24. He gets it, but his knee is on the ground. Unfortunately, not realizing the rules of the game there. Just a little slip up of the mind. He grabbed it with the knee on the floor, and so they consider that a dead ball at the spot that it was touched.
Brother Cody, you do such a great job at telling the rules. I am in awe.
A lot of players here by the booth, absolutely loving the commentary. Shout out to you guys.
Yes.
Say something.
What?
Wonderful. So, Brother Andrew, what do the Blue Bulldogs have to do? We know they got to do a lot, but what do you think they need to do right here? Are you trying to throw or run?
Well, there's 2 minutes left to go in the third. I think you can't go into the fourth quarter down 22-0. You got to try. I'm going all out trying to score before this quarter is over, so you can start the fourth quarter with an 8-22 lead or deficit. That's so much easier to work with in 12 minutes than 22-0.
That is exactly right. Adams in the backfield.
Looking to throw.
He's got nothing there. He eventually just gives a little pitch to number 73 that was kind of there to help him on the blocking. Not able to get a good block, so he turns around and gets the completion to number 73.
Fortunately, didn't really go anywhere. Maybe he got a yard there, but the clock is ticking, and it is 2nd down and 9.
It's a play there by Adams instead of making a bigger loss, just get it to the one guy that was open. And he didn't pick up a lot, but at least he saved the lossage of yards on that play.
Correctamundo hermano. Solid run there for Christian Adams. I just am concerned if 4 yards at a time is going to get it done in time for them to come back in this game. Of course, not to be forgotten is they also are going to need to stop the Knights from scoring as well. Pushing is Christian spinning. Still going, and eventually brought down, but not before getting the first down, and that will be the last play of the third quarter. One more quarter to go here in the Junior Varsity Super Bowl. Make sure that you stick around. We will be back in a moment here on the MCBFC Sports Network. You're killing it, Brother Trey. You're killing it.
I take it after you, brother. Thank you.
Hey, make sure you get Patty in here. Patty needs to.
But if we played at night, I'd have an advantage. I don't even see you. I'd be like, bro, what you in, bro? Super Bowl. I'm older than you. Y'all know his name? Ola. I remember that from last year. Holy days. I was on this field last year for junior varsity Super Bowl.
Yeah, you coming back next year or are you done?
For sure.
Yeah,
Back till I'm done.
He's coming back till he's done. You heard that, boy. How'd you do this year, though? Any touchdowns or not as much?
I'm going to score a touchdown today.
I just kind of.
I have to take one
That looks awesome.
Back when you playing RB or where you playing?
running back, and sometimes I go to wideout, and then sometimes I play
And then you
safety.
come in the motion?
Yeah, I don't play motion. I get
Cool,
the
thank
motion
you.
on the motion.
Probably next year. You've already done this several times, haven't you?
I gotta get to our game.
All right, good luck, bro.
Thank you, bro.
Here we are, folks. It is the fourth quarter here in the Super Bowl 2020. Well, 22-0 is the score. The Black Knights are sink, running the game so far as the Blue Bulldogs look to make something happen here on offense.
Yep, the
First
team
down
that was
and
favored
10.
in this match is in the lead. Snap right up the gun, looking for a power run, and he gains a good bit of yardage before being brought down. Gained for about 4 yards. First and 10-4.
Yes. Second down, actually. Believe it or not, Cody was incorrect on that call.
So, Brother Andrew, you said they needed to score before the fourth quarter, but were not able to. What do they need to do here in the fourth quarter?
Well, now I think you're going to have to, for sake of time, do something special. Not only are you going to not be allowed to let the Knights score, you're going to have to come up with a turnover on defense. So I don't know if they'll be able to do that or not, but we have already seen that happen numerous times this week, so they very well could do that.
Close game over on field 2. If you are interested in any of the guys playing over in the consolation game, you can flip over to the First Baptist Church of the Whites YouTube channel. That you can view that game there live.
Oh, yeah, yes.
But who wants to do that when you got Super Bowl action right
That's
here on
right.
field 1?
That's right.
The refs are working something out.
A little stoppage of play here, but nothing that we need to be concerned about. We are having ourselves a time and a half here on the MCBFC Sports Network. It has been a great week with you all hanging out here on the MCBFC Sports Network. 22-0 is our score. The Bulldogs are trailing, but they do have the ball in the
Adams
snap.
with the snap. He's looking to throw. He keeps it himself. Then he flips it over to number 18, and he's met immediately for a loss of about 6 yards.
Yeah, that was not exactly what they had drawn up. It looked like when he snapped it, he was ready to hand it off, but nobody came to grab the ball from him. I believe that the Bulldogs are playing with a different quarterback than they typically do, probably due to injury. So that certainly has kind of made things tougher on them. It's going to be a 4th and 7 here for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, if you only have a week to learn the playbook and run plays and then have to change quarterback, the quarterback's the guy that knows the play calls, and then you have to change out a quarterback. Not a good situation for the Blue Bulldogs, but they're making the most of it. Here's Adams. Snap straight up the middle. He's got a blocker. He runs through the middle, trying to break a tackle, unable to, but a good, solid run there on 4th down, able to move the chains. Do you believe it? Yes, you do. Brother Andrew.
Yes. Oh, yes, I do believe it. I thought you were asking me another question and you were being silent. But yes, I do believe it because I just saw it. And here they come, breaking the huddle. Ready to rumble.
Believing is a sin. So you are correct. Brother Andrew on the call.
Ball's been snapped, handed off. Able to get a few yards before being tackled, but nothing much on that play. Solid play defensively. Brother Cody on the call.
Adams takes a snap. It's a little high, but he's able to corral it and then pick up a few yards. Good job there by the quarterback. Just taking a breather on the ground. With the sun and the helmet and the pads and all that stuff, the equipment that you have to wear with the heat, sometimes these guys just need to stay on the ground a little bit and just catch their breath and then get helped up by their teammates. Isn't that right, Brother Andrew?
That sure is, Brother Cody. Yes, yes, yes. Teamwork makes the dream work here at Man Camp. $7:40 is the time. 22-0 is the score. 4th is the quarter. Ready for the snap is Christian Adams. Takes the snap, looks to advance through the hole, gets a few yards, but he is short, so it'll be 4th and about 2.
The Bulldog coaches were begging, saying, shoot the gap, shoot the gap. And so, unfortunately, he didn't have much of a gap there. And so it's more than just one player's job to find the hole. He needs the offensive line as well to play their part. And so all of these guys are crucial to their team. Every man needs to do their job. And so that's one of the lessons they learn here. That it's not a one-man show. It is a team show.
That is for sure, Brother Cody. Could not have said it better myself.
You definitely couldn't.
Definitely could not have.
Bulldogs, 4th and short. Goes up. QB sneak, and he gets through, and he gets past the sneak, and he keeps going. And that was a really good play considering they were just trying to pick up a yard. They ended up picking up 10.
Yes, for sure. Love to see it. The push, push, push of the pile by the offensive lineman, making it happen. What a great play there on a 4th down.
Their way
4th and 1
into
becoming a 4th and
the
11.
red zone
So
are
great
the
for
Blue
them to
Bulldogs. All the way to the 19-yard line,
Yes.
go the Blue Bulldogs.
do. Say it, brother.
Adams. Motion man comes. He forgets all about him and just goes down the gap. Shoot the gap. Shoot the gap is what the Bulldog coaches have been saying, and that is what they have been doing on this possession.
If you're the Black Knights on this drive, do you want them to score a touchdown? Of course, the answer is no, but you're not too upset about this. Up 22-0. A lot of time has been taken off the clock in this 4th quarter. I mean, almost 7 minutes so far have been removed, and just letting them trickle down the field. Don't give up any big plays, but still stopping them. However, they are going to take a timeout right now. The clock had already gone down quite a ways, and they saw something there that they did not like, so they made a change. They're going to make a change by calling a timeout.
Yep, timeout by the Black Knights. And so like you were saying, Brother Andrew, they must be really happy with this defensive possession. Even though they're allowing them to drive, they are also allowing that clock to tick, 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 tick down.
Yes, Brother Cody, what that would be called is a little defensive strategy called bend but don't break. You don't mind bending. You don't mind letting them get yards, get first down, move the chains. But still, it looks like the Black Knights are dictating this game. They're the ones that are allowing this to happen this way. You see the guys are kind of taking a couple steps back, not letting anything go past them, not letting anything go over their head, and just letting that clock tick, tock, tick, tock, tick, tock, tick, tock.
Yep, that is one of the things that we have here at Man Camp is that the clock is a running clock, and so even if people run out of bounds, unless it's under the 2-minute mark, that clock continues to go. So there's not many stoppages unless a timeout is called. And so understanding that, the Black coaches who have been here for as long as they have been are happy just to let the team slowly make their way up the field without causing too much damage. Same play, but they fake the QB sneak and they hand it back. Number 68, but that is snuffed out by number 48 on the Black Knights. Shashing.
Yes, you know, you hate to see it, but with a backup QB, you're seeing a lot of the timing's just not there. A lot of hesitation, a lot of stuttering physically. You know, that handoff was not smooth, not clean. That gives the defense more time to diagnose and attack on the play. But I like the effort that you're seeing from the Blue Bulldogs. Not 1 ounce of quit in any of these puppies. No pun intended.
3rd and 10. High snap. That ball is going back. It is picked up, but not after a loss of 22 yards. That is not what you want to see as a Blue Bulldog supporter. Wah, 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 wah.
Wow. That also brings up 4th down.
So they drove the ball, they did well, and then 2 plays. What do we call that, Brother Andrew?
Well, you and I like to call that something by the name of
Drive Killer.
Crash.
So now it's 4th down and literally a mile. They
Not
have
literally.
to go for it because it is 22-0, and so the Black defense going to play some zone defense and just stick back and relax. And they do still get pressure on the QB. And 2 of the Black Knights a little overzealous. They're trying to get the pick 6, run into each other, but that is a turnover on downs. 3 minutes, 20 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
You know, you like to see what the Blue Bulldogs were able to do there, but you know, this going into this matchup, you knew it was going to be an uphill battle, no pun intended, an underdog matchup with the Bulldogs taking on the Black Knights, and it's kind of played out the way that it really should have. A lot of times these games have been quite surprising. This one wasn't really as surprising. That's no indictment on Blue or their coaches, but just due to injuries and the way that things have gone so far, what a great job from both of these teams.
Looks like the Knights go into victory formation.
Once again, so grateful for all the
they
work.
They take it. Hillary's got it to the outside. He's beating his guy. He's going to take it down the sideline. Keep going. And what a play by Hillary. A little bit of trickery on the formation there.
Well done. But once again, we enjoy playing the football. We enjoy all that goes into it. And the drone shots, the field markers, all the everything that goes into the football. But always, as we've mentioned over and over, the main purpose of football camp is making decisions. And so many decisions made by these young men over these last couple of days. They have heard 3 or 4, sometimes 5 preaching services, not including special huddle devos that they get every day. And it's no secret that the goal is to or the mantra is really they get worn down physically by the field. They get smacked around, beat up on the field, and then through the preaching and the conviction of the Holy Spirit, they experience the same thing in their spirit. They get
Ebor taking it to the
smacked down.
outside. He's trying to beat a tackle. He's trying to break off. He's still going. Good job by
But
number 24 of
they
the
get
Dogs.
smacked down and kind of whipped around spiritually, and that results in them learning that they need to make some changes. And so many decisions have been made. A huge emphasis on God's will in for your life by these folks. So very, very proud of the way that these young men have behaved themselves and been active participants in everything that the leadership has brought their way, and hope that the decisions that were made today have a huge impact on these young men's lives, their churches, their futures, and our country as we know it. So very, very thankful for those who make this camp possible. And once again, after this game, are we all done with football for today, Brother Cody?
No. We immediately after this game have some varsity action.
Oh, my word. That's going to be pretty awesome.
Yep, the varsity take the field immediately after this.
Hey. Shabba dabba day.
We have a matchup between the Green Gators and the Red Raptors. Right now, we are joined by one of the head coaches of the varsity team, the Green Gators. Coach, do you have anything to say as you get into this match upcoming right after this?
Win.
Wow! What analysis by that is why he is the head coach. And after 20 years of being at man camp, he has learned what he needs to learn. Win. Let's see if they do it.
Shocking there. Wow. That is what these guys get each and every day. Just some nuggets of gold.
I thought that the goal was to lose, but that's why I'm up here and they're down there.
Touchdown.
Freeman Moore, number 56, with the score there, putting them up to 28 so far.
Yep, 23, Aaron Hancock. Good job by you, Brother Andrew. They put the wrong player up there to kind of fake Andrew out.
But, they did just that. Now we have a field goal attempt here. Let's see if they can get this through the uprights.
The kick.
Oh, wow.
No good.
And
we've only seen one successful of those, and that was from the Combs on the red varsity team.
Unfortunately, that one did not go through the uprights, so they're leaving the door open for the Bulldogs to score 29 points in 58 seconds.
That was really mean.
Love to see the fight that both these teams give down to the very end. And the coaches do a tremendous job of motivating these young men, telling them to keep their heads up or to play with humility, whatever the need may be. And head coach Richard Way, Kevin King, among others for the Black Knights. You want to say something? You want to say something? Come here.
Again, Fridays are parent days, and so if you have a young man that is playing football here, you are more than welcomed out here to watch some Super Bowl action. If we had more space, we would allow parents to be out here each and every day, but we just do not have the space in the chapel for that. And so we open it up on Fridays and allow parents to be here. We see the kick is good, and it is picked up. It's trying to be returned. He's breaking a few tackles, and that's a good return there. Solid, positive yards on the play from number 69.
Yes. 48.7 seconds to go. Will the Black Knights be faithful to the last whistle? We'll see here. Will the Blue Bulldogs give up, or will they try to make something happen here? I am confident that with both of these coaches on either side Both these teams will play very appropriately regarding their scores.
48 seconds remaining. 28-0 is the score. Adams, it is a botch. The snap that is trying to be turned into something positive. He breaks 2 tackles, trying to break a third. He stays on his feet. He's trying to get to the edge. Good job by the Knights to just continue following number 24.
28 seconds and counting there. A lot of running for not a lot of gain. In fact, a loss on the play. Let's see if they try to put the ball in the air here, make something happen as the clock winds down. Will they go with another play? Let's see here. It looks like they might try to snap it one more time.
If I'm a Bulldog player, I do not want to get shut out, and so I'm giving it everything I got to try and get in the end zone. Timeout by the Blue Bulldogs with 0.4 seconds remaining. I'm sure they'll add a little bit of time back on the clock, but one more play to try and get into the end zone for the Bulldogs. Let's see what kind of trick play they have in their bag.
Good job by both these teams. The effort that they put in to this game was very commendable, and appreciate all the work that they did. The coaches working with these young men, and very happy to have been a part of this game. Right after this, Brother Cody, right after this, we will have the Varsity Super Bowl.
Varsity Super Bowl.
Green versus red, Christmas colors on field number 1.
What the Red Raptors of the Varsity have been trying to hide for most of the day is that their quarterback, Ethan Combs, actually has an injured left hand. And so it doesn't affect his throwing arm, but it might affect some of his carries. They told me that in secret, but I will trust y'all to say nothing. But just because y'all might say something, it doesn't matter because they're about to see him take the field, and they will see that his hand is wrapped up.
Final play, a solid run there for the Blue Bulldogs. And with that, your junior varsity Super Bowl champions, the Black Knights. Shing, shing, shing. Congratulations to the Knights. Pulled out their sword and slew the dog, as they are now 2025 Super Bowl champions for the JV division. Heads held high for all these teams for doing a great work. We appreciate you all. Thank you so much for being a part of this journey with us. We will be back with more football action.
Don't go anywhere because we have a varsity action immediately after this, but we're going to take a quick break.
Quick break. Be there, be square. Adios. Shabba-dabba-day.
Yeah, you like this. Oh, and I like this, like this.
When do we get our blizzards?
When that game and Varsity Super Bowl starts. Yeah, see, look, I told you.
Oh, so he should be here. Yeah, but it says on the schedule that the varsity game doesn't start till 1:45. Like when? It's not even close. They must start the game with this one. Yeah, they started the other games earlier. They probably thought the game was finished. Can you drive that right into me? You don't want that guy. Would that hurt? Yeah, probably. Yeah. Might come up here.
Or like seriously.
But I have a feeling that the Blizzards are just going to be most of the time. It's so hot out here.
Did we do it right, Brother Todd? Huh? Did we say it right? We switched it.
The second.
We said the second.
Yes, the second. I heard you say third, and I said second.
on the app it has him down as the third for some reason. So we just went based off, and I thought it was because he was number 3. I was like, the third now.
No, it's not all good. He takes full responsibility.
Yes, we apologize sincerely.
Hi, Pastor.
What up, my man Nicholas? How you doing, bro?
Good. I want ice cream. Coach, I want ice cream.
For like 5 seconds.
Why did he like that?
No, he didn't say you.
He went, look.
Well, he saw the opportunity and took it.
Hey, Shade, you take it. I heard that. Slurp.
How is it up here?
It was nice.
Same.
So hot. He says, I won the Super Bowl, now I want to go. Yeah, helmet.
That was the rest of
I know, but tomorrow, like, why can't we leave tonight? We gotta help out, bro. We gotta be a wrestler. I didn't know that.
What are you doing here? Texas is like 30,000 miles away from here.
Y'all need a third announcer? Y'all need a third announcer?
Can't handle it.
Where's the speaker system?
Every single time you talk,
I have a girl at home.
yeah, they had it all day.
My AI anime girl. Oh my.
They used the budget on our numbers.
I'm just a little special.
This just shows what everything is live.
I go to the Miracle Steven music. Are you? I don't know about him now.
Probably should do it.
No. Oh, I just showed how good I was.
YouTube and Facebook.
Maybe I was the last person to take.
I was
This
thinking
one's on
like,
both. Oh, Field 1's on YouTube.
watch out, I was going to put that off.
I want to throw something at
On,
him.
at Man Camp.
I don't like
That
it.
thing probably costs more than $1.
Oh, it's a little drone.
Your house costs like $1.
Actually, $50.
$1.
Yeah.
50 cents for millennia. The dad breathing.
No.
I'm 1,000 years old. Time for me to get my paycheck. 50 cents. Bro, in 1,000 years, everything's gonna be over $15.
Nah, more than that.
$100 for one lollipop. Remember back in my day, lollipops were
No, I think the rapper was the rapper.
Nobody.
You didn't think so.
They've been saying that for a while.
Only 2000. You just said like a William or
Yeah, Lennon was 1,000 years.
yeah. I think that was.
Pretty sure you can take jokes.
I think it's coming.
That's where I am. I'm water boy for Blue
Oh
Hearts.
man, not yet.
Not my neck.
Soon.
What am I gonna tell him? Go with him. He's water boy.
Get him. They do what we just did.
Green and red. What?
That does not look like they're in the varsity.
I'm gonna go red. I'm going red.
They're all taller than us.
I'm gonna call the wife.
I get home, Matt texts my
AI anime. I'm gonna get about it. If you're just talking to a literal AI,
You're talking to a literal motherboard. You're talking to a couple of digits on the screen. You're talking to a bunch of 1 and O's, 1 and O's.
Do the varsity
You know how to think.
I definitely won't get
Copying
that
the script. Especially if you're using the free ones.
I don't know.
Did you take a shower?
Of course.
Yeah. I took a 30-minute shower. And the water was all wild, dude. I was like, for the first time in 10,000 years, I had to put it like this, so I didn't remember. Can everybody take a shower talk, please? get yelled at, but it doesn't. Well, they look so much smaller up close.
There's bigger ones.
Jonah.
That's the drone shot.
Why don't you go varsity?
No.
You are?
Battery number 5. We have like 12 batteries.
It's the blade that makes it.
Well, when the blade, I mean, it folds up. The blades fold up, so it's only, its footprint is only that.
I wish I could have stayed on to see it, but I had to go.
You touch your I mean, Brian, keep on that. Bro, that thing is so loud. You'll never be able to stop it. You'll all be like, hey, there's a big bug in this spot.
He already down.
It's literally illegal.
It's illegal in most of them.
My brother Cody C had it.
Most, not all. Unless you live like in the middle of nowhere, it's probably
What are you gonna spy on the foxes?
What's going on, big boy? What's going on, big boy? Why aren't you here playing football, boy? Why aren't you here, boy? Hey, you come play football, son. Let's go. 2 by squirt.
I'm not gonna. I think the
Fine, don't smile.
Braves seem to be one of the worst at basketball.
What?
Why do you guys
Oh, yeah.
That's gonna be the greatest guard.
What's with the camera?
So that kid's gonna be the
But the
greatest guard.
camera,
You can learn to buy it.
Say no. No Christmas presents for you.
No Christmas.
I got one.
You allow one sack.
no higher than 400. In reality, with my settings, I can go much higher than that. Did you run to the nurse's kit, see what your mom had to say? I don't know, or did they have the battery power to go a mile?
Christian, come here, bro.
Over later. A mile is way on a... I'm okay, Mom. Good job, Christian. They can get up there. That's a little better out of the sun. Got it. Oh, yes, sir. What? Yes.
Yo, you better win, bro. You better win. Why are you getting a Mountain Dew right now? We're about to have both.
It's so hard.
You better
Hey,
win,
hey, Christian.
bro.
You know who? Hey, Christian. Do you know who was asking about you? Tell me.
Is it the drone that's giving the air, or is it just the actual air?
That's the drone. Oh, no, the drone's not giving you that much air.
Is that a DJI?
Yeah.
Is it the third, bro? 3? I bought one like that. My dad has the black. The one that you have your headset. That's the one that goes in your eyes.
Gabriel. Is it clear around the...
Pray for you guys. Hey, do it for me. I got Jay. Pray for me. I got a fractured left hand. I'll do it. Let's hope no one hits it. Okay. All right, we'll see y'all later. Hey, have a good game. Cheers on. Cheers on. See y'all later.
Number 92 is
Alright, we're gonna cheer for Red.
and then number 33 is also.
We're gonna cheer for Red.
Yeah, I'm
Cheer for Green.
Been real, gentlemen.
Go Green.
One of these days. Thank y'all for coming up here. It was fun hanging out with y'all.
There's a crocodile down there.
Where did you just come from?
Liam, that's right. They were a difficult city. Hey, Liam, you got something to say?
I got drone high.
And just like that, folks, make no mistake about it. We are
Back here on the MCBFC Sports Network for the Varsity 2025 Super Bowl. Every day since these young men were born, they have been training, fighting, clawing for one thing and one thing only. Every meal that they ate, every step that they took, every moment of every day has all led up to this, the Super Bowl. None of that is true, but we are here and excited to be here anyways.
Yabba dabba doo. Once again, happy Friday to you. Super Bowl action on the way. The players are in the toss. The Zebra crew are saying their final words to the team captains. And we are going to have, just in a few moments, some live action Super Bowl football.
I say super, you say bowl. Super. Ball. Super. Ball. Super. Ball. Ball. All right, we are ready for action here on the MCBFC Sports Network.
The sun is out. The wind is blowing. And it is a beautiful day for football. Once again, we have the Green Gators versus the Red Raptors varsity division here on Field 1. Some Super Bowl action. If you want to see the consolation game, that will be on field number 2. That game has already begun, and we will see who will win that one. If you would like to view that game, the consolation game, who wants to view a consolation game? But if you do, that is on the First Baptist Church of Dwight, Illinois YouTube channel. We're going to give you some names, the player names and their numbers for each team.
Yes, yes, yes. For your 2025 Super Bowl appearing Red Raptors, we have number 4, Ethan Combs. Number 12, Andrew Reed. Numero 20, Brett Jenkins. Number 24, Ro Moline. Number 26, Levi Ruarzma. Number 33, Jacob Young. Number 35, Yakir Miranda. Number 38, Sean McDonald. Number 40, Dre Clark. Number 45, Oliver Combs. Number 46, Colton. Number 53, Josiah Ronson. Number 56, Elijah Good. Number 66, Anthony Torres. Number 92, Connor Herring. And number 93, Ivan Milam.
For the Green Varsity, we have number 3, Angel Ayala. Wowza. Angel Ayala, something, Angel, maybe, you let me know. Alec Gomez, number 27. Number 29, Gabriel Rodriguez. Number 34, Jackson Johnson. J.J. Johnson. Number 38, Brody Pierce. Number 49, Joe Schiffer. Number 52, Isaiah Taylor. Number 59, Noah Ish. Number 67, Isaac Berkey. Number 85, Jedediah Taylor. Number 86, Seth Green. Number 88, Trenton Jobson. Number 89, Andre Klausner. Number 95, Tyson Houston. And number 96, rounding it all up, Riley Ross.
And right in front of us, we have the head coach for the Red Varsity 2, Pastor Dean Noonan, ready to coach. Pastor Noonan, how confident are you in a victory on a scale of 1 to 10? He said, boys got to do the job, otherwise known as 10. He has supreme confidence in his young men. But at the end of the day, he can only coach. He cannot play. Although maybe we'll do an alumni game and we'll get all the coaches, put them pads on them, and throw them out on the field one of these days.
That would be quite the sight to see if that ever happened.
What do you think? One of these years, we should do a role reversal, put the coaches in the pads, and let them show these boys how it's done.
No.
Coach Noonan alongside Coach Reed and Coach Reed again. Also, some of the other level coaches are down there for the Red Raptors. As the kick is away.
It's a high one. It's straight to Combe. The Combe man, Combs running it up the middle, getting tackled. And that is a good return. He's fighting through the injuries. He does have a fractured left hand, but he is playing.
Yes, it is nothing to be concerned about. He's got it taped up. The medical team knows exactly what it is that they need to do to make it to where he can play. And he is ready to rumble here. 11:30 as we've just begun our game today. First down. Red Raptors are a speed team. The green machine is built in a similar fashion, as they have split backfield, pistol formation, tight end, and one wide receiver. Single high safety. The ball is snapped, handed off to number 56. Met immediately, barely gets to the line of scrimmage before he is taken down.
Yep, the Red Raptors have been running the pistol formation for most of their plays. They also go under the gun eventually, but those are the two formations that you will see them line up in, either in the pistol or under the gun. It is second down and 10. Let's see if they can get this game off to an exciting start with a touchdown on the opening drive of the Super Bowl.
Go ahead and put in the comment section what team you're rooting for, whether it's a hashtag green or hashtag red, and we will find out which team is showing up in the comments.
In the pistol. It's a good snap. He fakes the handoff. It's a designed run play for the quarterback. He's cutting back inside, refusing to take the easy route outside. He's trying to get every yard he can, and he is the man. Good job. Good run by the co-man Combs for none other than a first down.
Yes, and even on that first play, the first designed run for Mr. Combs, you could see he was kind of favoring that hurt hand. And let's see what it is that they have up their sleeves going forward.
Definitely wasn't favoring the hurt hand, but you can tell that he was favoring the strong hand.
In the pistol formation with one wide receiver split out wide, split backfield, staggered. Gets the ball. Now he's running it to the other side, looking to put it up in the air. It is caught by number 45 for the Red.
That is a comb-to-comb combo.
Comb-to-comb combo is exactly right. They are combing their way down the field. And that is another first down. Shabba-bubba-shabba. 2 plays, 2 first downs, exactly what you want if you are putting yourself in a jersey that has red on it.
Couldn't have said that any better, Brother Andrew. Here we go. Line up in the pistol once more.
Ball is snapped, looking to run, now looking to throw. Another pass through the hands of the receiver, number 26, Levi Rewersma. A little high, not able to bring it in, and that'll be a 2nd and 10. Green Gators having to go left, right, up the middle. The Red Raptors are throwing everything in every direction at the Green Gators, trying to throw them off.
Yep, they're going right, they're going left, they're going middle, and so great start for the Red Raptors, keeping the defense guessing.
I wouldn't be shocked if they tried to dig a hole and go under on this next play.
Maybe they can, maybe they will. This time, Combs is lined up in under center. He does make the handoff to number 92, straight up the middle for a gain of 2 centimeters. That brings up 3rd down and long.
Yep, a gain of 2 on the play. Got to keep them honest, even though those plays might not bring a lot of fruition. You got to keep them honest, keep them guessing, make them believe that you would be willing to go up the middle. That'll open up more space on your sides, left and right.
It was interesting to see them kick an extra point. Maybe he's got the distance that if they don't get this third down, they can kick a field goal or at least attempt a field goal. And so they are not able to get the first down with that play. The defense had it covered all the way. That brings up 4th down. Decision. Do they try a field goal?
I would not think so. Those have been tough to come by. The wind, however, is in their favor. But judging by the amount of, and if they were maybe in the middle of the field, I would say maybe, but they are on the right hash. So I'm going to say that they're going to go for it. 4th and 4. Even if they had a lockdown kicker, I'd probably still go for this. And if they're unsuccessful, they'll be able to pin them back in their own territory.
No. If I was on the field, they would have gone for the field goal.
This is the Varsity Championship, the Super Bowl. Oh, my, with a neutral zone infraction, what does that mean? That means that they get 5 yards, and that will result in a first down for the one, the only, the Red Raptors.
Emotions. We need a drone shot of Brother Andrew in the booth as he, with his whole body, makes that raptor noise.
Yes.
So a bit of fortune, a little bit of actually maybe not fortune. Maybe they did a hard guy. Oh, goes in the pistol. There's another flag on the play. I believe this is going to be. Let us see.
Did you say that there was a flag? That means that we have some laundry on the field. Were they moving forward or are they moving backwards?
Let's see the call. Oh, it is against the offense. They are going back.
Back. There goes the first down and 10. Now it will be first down and about 20 here for the Red Raptors.
Was a chop block, and that is illegal, so the flag was thrown.
Looks like we have a timeout on the field, so the Green Gators are going after their huddle as the Red Raptors look to come back and punch this thing into the end zone. We'll be back after this. Shabba Dabba Day. How'd y'all do? Good job, man. Proud of you. Or hey.
Is this like crowd noise or ambient sound here? No, is that Coach Kitty? No, be careful what you ask for.
Good to see you, brother.
Good to see Brother Rabideau coming and telling us hi in the booth. Unfortunately, he's wearing a Florida Gator hat. So
Come on.
help us.
Shabba Dabba Day here on the MCBFC Sports Network. We are glad that you're joining us with about 5 minutes and 14 seconds left to go in this first quarter. Score is 0-0.
Yes, that's exactly the score. They can see it, we can see it, and you can see it. And it is 0-0 in the pistol. Combs with a snap. It's good. He's looking to go left immediately. There's nothing there. He eventually throws. It's off the fingertips of the Gator defender.
Yeah, if you've ever seen a Gator, you don't know. You can say confidently that they don't have the longest of arms. And unfortunately, due to that, unable to bring in that catch.
Both these teams have very tiny arms, apparently. The Raptors are like, and the Gators are like,
You got to think somewhere down the line, Raptors and Gators probably are related. They are the two teams that look the most alike. I mean, a dog and a knight are your other options. So Raptors and Gators battling it out here with their short arms.
Second down
On field number
and
one.
forever.
4:30 left to go, 0-0, second and 25. Ball is snapped. Looking to pass. Does put the ball down the field. It does fall incomplete. So after a couple of first completions to start the game, it's been a little rough going forward. Throwing at about 25% completion percentage, if that.
Yeah, it looked like they got it all the way down to the 5-yard line, but then there was an illegal chop block, and it pushed them way back, and now it is a third down and 25. Have to wonder if that fractured left hand is affecting the QB, the Coleman Combs, because the few of his throws have been just a little bit off.
Yes, maybe, and I still say that is the worst nickname that Brother Cody has ever come up with. Usually he's very good, but that time, I got to admit, not my favorite.
Sure. Oh, trickery. They want to go all the way back to the other side, and it's almost there off the fingertips of number 58. Yes.
Unable to come
Elijah
down with
Good,
it.
number 56. My apologies.
Unable to come down with it there, but that will bring up a fourth down and long for the Red Raptors. 3 minutes left to go in his first quarter here. Fourth down and 25. Let's see if they go for a QB sneak. I doubt it. Doesn't look like they have the punt formation up. And no, they do not. He is going to try and make something happen here. Puts the ball way down the field. And that is incomplete. But there is a flag. Did they get the pass interference call? They just might have gotten bailed out. Let's see what the call is. Yes. And on a 4th and 25, getting bailed out by the penalty flag, they have found themselves with a first down.
Good job by the quarterback just to throw it up there and try and extend the play, and it ended up extending the play all the way to a first down.
Yes, the question is, where will the ball be marked at? I know typically it's marked at the spot of the foul, but in these lower level leagues, sometimes the rules are a bit different. So all that was done there, Brother Cody, was a 15 yards. So in fact, there was not a first down. The marker still says that it is 4th and 10. So a unique rule change that is different than in times past. So negate the first down call. And despite the defensive pass interference, it will be still 4th down. Timeout taken. Minute 30 left to go. And timeout time is shout-out time. Brother Cody, who would you like to shout out now?
Shout out to all of those in the media team doing an exceptional job, getting some really good shots for us. Also, shout out to the paint team. I mean, the fields are looking very, very professionally done. Shout out there.
Yes, the amount of work that goes into making this live stream possible is hard to even describe. The amount of volunteers that it takes to make sure that every camera is covered, every picture is taken, every person is accounted for. Love the work that our folks do in the media team. Fourth down and 10. If you think this is going to be completed, go ahead and say #complete. If you think they will not complete the first down or the 4th down conversion, put #no way. And we
in
will.
the pistol. Bad snap, but he's able to grab it. He's looking to go to the right side. Maybe still throw. He's trying to get something done with his feet. Not able to. He throws it forward. Picked up. I don't know if they would call that an incomplete pass or they call it a fumble. It looks like they might leave it as a fumble.
Yeah, it did appear to be more of a fumble than a pass.
But that is a turnover on downs.
Yes,
Good defense there by the Green Gators.
Well said, Brother Cody. Turnover indeed. A minute left to go in this first quarter. The Green Gators do have the ball deep in their own territory, but they do have the ball. Why was that not a first is the call. In the lower level leagues, pass interference are not first downs. They are just a 15-yard penalty and repeat the down. So very, very unique to the lower level leagues like high school. But in the NFL, yes, that would be a first down, and it would be at the spot of the foul, but not in this league. 32 seconds remaining. Brother Cody with the call.
Under center, the snap, just trying to get some yards to get away from their goal line, able to do so. That's a good play to most likely take us to the end of the first quarter, but able to get a little bit of distance between themselves and their own goal line.
Exactly right, and I think you are correct. That will be the last play of the first quarter. A stalemate here in the Super Bowl, 0-0. More action to come, and in just a moment, we will be back here on the MCBFC Sports Network. Enjoy these beautiful drone shots while we take a break.
Scoot back over. Scoot over. Lost coming back.
Who's that down? Yeah, of course, bro. It's because my leg was broken with body.
Nobody's big bow. We literally have the same size. Yeah, shoot.
Second quarter of action about to begin here in the Super Bowl for the Green Gators versus the Red Raptors. Green Gators did take about the whole first quarter to finally eventually get a stop, and so let's see what they can do on offense now.
Trying to get a few yards, able to get about 4 yards. That is a solid first down play. If you're getting 4 yards every single play, you are in great shape, but it will be third down and about 1 to go for the Green Gators here. Yes, 0-0 is our score. Once again, I don't think I'm seeing any bad offense. It's just very good defense by both of these teams. And these teams have watched each other play or played against each other already. They have locked in on each other and trying to learn what each other's tendencies are. So offense is struggling, but you know in a matter of time, it'll all break through. Ball is snapped. The wedge begins. That's something that they've worked on all week, and the Red had nothing to do with it there. They said, "Nuh-uh, get them alligator arms away from me. This Red Raptor claw is coming for you." And bada bing, bada boom.
Still able to get the first down.
All they needed was a couple of inches and able to get it. The coaches for the Red are a little confused at the spot, but have decided to just keep their mouth shut and let the Zebra clubs have the benefit of the doubt because of the great job that they've done so far. There goes the end-around run. Number 34 headed up towards the field. Got about 5 yards there. Actually, more like 7 yards. It'll be second and about 3 for the first down. What a run for the green. Chomp, chomp, Gators.
Yes, yes, yes. Couldn't have said it any better myself.
Red Raptors all ready for their defensive stand. It looks like they like to have 4 down linemen, 3 linebackers, and one high safety. Those linebackers primarily are focused on containing the edge.
38
And
takes
it's a run up
It's
the
a
middle.
handoff. He's able to break through the first tackle and get some positive yardage there all the way to the 30-yard line for a first down.
Solid wrap-up tackle there by number 26, able to just take him down to the ground, but unfortunately that was already after he was able to get about 4 yards on that play, so did get a first down, and Levi Warsma with a solid tackle there. The war of attrition. Sometimes these runs, they do not pay many dividends at the beginning of the game, but you wear a team down. Here comes the wedge. Goes to the outside. We do have a flag on the play, most likely on the offense. Whenever you see a play like that, especially with a run to the outside, a lot of times guys aren't anticipating that if they're blocking, and the defender moves to follow the runner, but the blocker has his back to the runner, doesn't know that, and ends up kind of pulling him one way or the other. And Brother Cody, I think we got that confirmation on that hold. Is that correct?
Yes, the Zebra crew have signaled that it is a holding on the offense, so that will push them back 10 yards, 5 yards.
10 whole yards.
5 whole yards. Five whole yards plus 5 is what, Brother Andrew?
10 whole yards. Could not have said it any better myself. What do we find ourselves in? A first replay, the first down, and 20 on the 20. So if they want to score, they're going to have to drive 80 yards now. And if they want to get a first down, they're going to have to go 20 yards now.
Really good job by the Green Gators, however, to keep the score close. The Red Raptors, for the whole week, have been pretty much dominating teams, so the Green Gators really coming up. Pierce in the gun. He takes a snap. He's immediately trying to run to the left. There's nothing there,
red jerseys
but he's
around him.
making something happen. That did a really good job just to make some positive yardage there. That brings up second down and a mile.
Yes, a tackle by Mr. Combs himself. It will be second down and about 18 to go. 6:50 left to go in this first half. It's been a stalemate up to this point, but that does not mean that it is going to be that way for long. How many times have we seen a breakthrough? If one player fails to do their job on the defense, it could be 6 points for one team. So let's see if the Gators can exploit anything that they find on the defensive side of the ball and get past the Red Raptors and into the end zone. Chomp, chomp. Thank you so much for being a part of the comments. We love all the chomp chomps, the Gator calls, the Red Raptor screeches we're seeing in the comments. Keep it up. We have a flag on the play.
What happened? Oh.
Delay of game by the Green Gators. It did seem like it was taking a little bit longer than normal, and believe it or not, it was. Brother Cody, what do we call that? We like to call that around here a drive killer. Drive killer. Let's see if they allow it to be their demise or if they will thrive.
Yeah, let's see what Pierce can do. Maybe he can make something happen in the air. Only time will tell.
Here we go. Heavy run formation. Let's see if that's what they do. No, they do, in fact, put a pass up in the air. It is out in front. Looks like the wide receiver slowed down a little bit, and that resulted in the ball going over his head. So he got to run through like there's nobody else on the field except you and the quarterback. And unfortunately not able to connect there, bringing up a 3rd and 22.
Yeah, you can't be mad with the quarterback Pierce there. He put it out in front of the wide receiver, and he did slow down a little bit, and maybe that's what caused the timing issue there. Green Gators 3rd down and 22 to go after the penalties.
Looks like it'll. Wouldn't be shocked if it's another pass play, and that it is. Slings it out to his safety outlet, who has space in front of him, trying to get to the first down, absorbs the contact, but will be well short. Basically just got back to the original line of scrimmage there, and that's why we call that a drive killer. You get all that yardage on that play, but still you have 10 yards to go or 5 yards to go for a first down.
Yeah, good throw there by Brody Pierce. Good decision. So it was a good play. They got about 15 yards there, but that's 4th down and about 6 to go.
Coaching for the Green Gators, you have Coach Griggs along with Mike Peters and others doing a great job. Not to be forgotten, also brother Jeremy Houston.
Pierce takes it, trying to punt it. He had nothing there to punt, and so he ends up just throwing it away. Heads up play there by Pierce.
Yeah, hard to tell. It doesn't look like that was intended to be a fake punt, but it looked like the defense was collapsing on him. He knew he couldn't get it off, so he just kind of threw something out there. Either way, it is a turnover on downs. The Red Raptors showing their claws there, able to stop the Gators, and somebody's got to score. Maybe Brother Cody and I will go out there, put on a couple of pads, and run one in for the old boys back home. How about that?
Probably not, but just maybe not.
Shabba-dabba-day.
That is what we like to say here on the MCBFC broadcast. Red Raptors take over on offense. Let's see what number 4 Combs can do in the pistol.
Looking
Takes
to
the
throw.
snap, looking to throw. He has nothing there. He's trying to get back to the other side of the
Running
field and make
backwards.
something happen with his legs. He's got some speed. He's going to take it past the first down yard line and stay on his feet. And what a pickup by number 4 Combs.
Yes, what a pickup. Also a breakdown defensively. Even if the ball goes to the other side of the field, you have to stay in your zone offensively, and that is exactly why. Goes one way, backtracks the other way, and you've already left your spot. Instead of a 5-yard gain, it's a 25-yard gain. First down in the red zone for the Red Raptors. Shabba-dabba-day here on the MCBFC Sport Network as the pass is thrown in the backfield off the fingertips. Get the butter off the fingertips. A little bit too much syrup on that pancake, and that one is incomplete. Solid throw. Way to go out for the catch. But unfortunately, the Combs-to-Combs connection not working there. If you're a Green Gator, you are completely fine with that. Dinosaurs were not known for having long arms, and it proved itself there. Here we go. Another throw completed by number 26. There to wrap him up is 49. Pulls him down to the ground, and it will be 3rd and about 4 to go. 1:02 on the clock. Two timeouts remaining for the Raptors, trying to decide if they want a timeout or not. And a timeout has been taken. 48.6 seconds to go. It's all the way down, bro. Timeout time is shout-out time, Brother Cody.
Shout out to all the coaches that make this possible. We do have one here in the booth. He's staying out of the sun with us, looking on. His name is none other than Daniel Hudson, and he had a guest appearance earlier, and he said something that made himself look
Quite silly.
Very, 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 very.
But, Brother Daniel Hudson, were you ever a player in football camp when you were a teenager?
I was not. I wish I was, though. That would have been super fun.
So now, from an outside perspective, never being a player at camp, what is it that you see? Why did you say that you wish you were a player in football camp when you were younger?
The influence of the coaches. I love that. The fact that, well, seeing now as a coach, the huddle times, seeing the influence of the coaches directly on an individual, not just about football, but about spiritual things and in the huddles, incredible. So parents, those of you that are watching, thank you so much for sending your kids this year. It was a blessing to be a part of it, that's for sure.
Grateful to have each and every one of these coaches. They all come of their own volition. They volunteer their time. Some of these men work jobs. They take PTO, pay time off, use their vacation time just to come, not so they can be a part of a team and win a little trophy. They come so that they can help these young men grow spiritually. But now it's time for a red zone call. Brother Cody.
3rd and 4, pistol formation. Combs get it, immediately runs to his left. He cuts it back on the inside. He's trying to break out. He reaches for the pylon.
And we have ourselves a touchdown for the Cone man coach. Now gets his little dinosaur arms and outstretches them for the pylon for a tutty.
Yes, yes, yes. Touchdown for number 4, the Cone man Combs.
Right before the first half ends with 39 seconds left on the clock. They get it into the end zone. It is extra point time. They are deciding whether they want to go for 1 point or 2.
They're going to go for 2. The ball is at the 5-yard line, so they're going for 2. And finally, we have a breakthrough.
Coordinator Austin Reed, assistant pastor Austin Reed said, go big or go home. Let's go for 2 points. Let's see what they have up their football sleeve.
Will they go big and get the 2 points, or will they go home? Combs takes it. He's running back to the left again, and he's going to break the pylon.
That is a successful conversion attempt, going up 8-0. They went big. They went home, set up residence in the end zone.
So he says, fracture a hand. What is that? Means nothing to me. I'm just going to go and run it and break the line.
You know what I like to say?
Shabba-dabba day.
Folks, we are glad that each and every one of you are here with us. Comment down below, green or red. Hashtag green if you're going for the Green Gators. Hashtag red if you're going for the Red Raptors. The Red Raptors just taking the lead, but the Green Gators have 2 timeouts and 38 seconds to make some magic happen. Let's see if they can get a chomp into the end zone.
Yeah, let's see what they can do with this kickoff return. Maybe get something done. Who knows? Tie this thing up going into the half.
It looked like on that running play that ended up in a touchdown, that was the best blocking that you saw by the wideouts throughout the whole game up to this point. And surprise, surprise, when all 11 do their job, what usually happens, Brother Cody? You said it, a touchdown. Bro, come on. Shabba-dee-ba-dee-ba.
My wife just texted me in, and she said that my mic cut out. So, yes, in fact, it is a touchdown if all 11 do their job properly.
Shabba-dee-boobity-ba-ba. Kickoff time here, sponsored by Grass. If you want to play football, do it on grass. Zebra Crew doing what they do best, making sure everything is in tip-top shape here. If you don't know what the Zebra Crew is, what is that, Brother Cody?
Zebra Crew are all of the gentlemen that look like zebras out there on the field. The referee's doing a great job, as always, making sure the right calls are being called. They also do give up their time to be here with us this whole week. And so shout out to the Zebra Crew, the referee team, and doing an amazing job out here.
Stripey.
Let's see what the Gators can do. Oh, it's an onside kick. It hits a green player's foot. Number 89 was not paying attention. It scraped off the little toesy, And the Red Raptors have another chance here on offense before the half. Can you believe it?
That was incredible. Yes, a surprise onside kick. He had that when you do an onside kick, it has to go at least 10 yards before you're able to drop on it if you want to maintain possession as the kicking team. It looked like they were waiting for it to go 10 yards, but for some reason it looked like the Green Gators were waiting for it to go 10 yards. Maybe a little unclear on the rules. The Red Raptors take advantage. They have the ball and one timeout with 36.9 seconds to go in this first half.
The Zebra crew are huddling just to make sure that the call is right.
Don't you
Wondering
love this?
if it did touch the big toe or not.
Well, if it goes past 10 yards, it does not have to be touched by either one of the Green players. So I think they're just confirming that it went 10 yards because it was pretty close. No, it was touched. By my view.
Yeah, I think they're more talking about if it did touch or not, and I think it did. I believe it did. I saw it.
Maybe they're talking about what their favorite flavor of ice cream is, and they're all agreeing it's got to be cotton candy.
All right, after the huddle, what do we have?
It looks like it will be
it's
Gator
the
Ball.
Gator Ball. Would be interested as to hear the ruling. We cannot see or hear the ruling from where we are, but would love to try and get that information for you folks.
Can you try and go find out? Can you find out what just happened? What the ref just called? Just ask one of the ref coaches. Thank you, bro. We have our local expert correspondent, Daniel Hudson, on the case to find out exactly what happened with that call. We will get that back to you in just a moment. The referees have let us know that apparently before it crossed the 10-yard marker, it grazed one of the red players, making it illegal for one of the red players to pick it up. It is down at the spot of the foul. So it is 1st and 10 on the 48-yard line, 36.9 seconds to go. 2 timeouts for the Green Chomp Gators.
Pierce trying to make something happen before the half. 36 seconds left. He's looking to throw. He sees a man. It's the same play that worked out last time. It's a beautiful throw.
The ball's out. He picked
it up. He's got a lot of room in front of him. He's got blockers ahead of him. 20, 10, cut it inside, all the way. Happy, stop your Pappy.
Touchdown for the Red Raptors off the fumble. Rooski Fumbleia. What do you say about that? How about that?
Yes.
Shabata Bate. With that, they take a 19-0 lead here to end the half. 19.7 seconds on the clock. They changed the score to correctly 14-0. They're going to go for 1 extra point. And just like that, make no mistake about it, the Red Raptors have taken the lead. So after a controversial call with the
Red Raptor coaches are saying, ball don't lie. They believe that they should have got that ball back, but I think that the Zebra made the right call there. But, hey, they got the ball, picked it up for the score.
Shabba-dee-ba.
Let's see what they do on this 1-point conversion here. Combs going to his left, seeing the gap, and able to pick up 3 yards, cross the line, and get the extra point. So,
cheers of jubilation.
The Red Raptors are right now about to take a 15-0 lead into the half. The game started off slow. We had 0-0 after the first quarter. The second quarter started off slow, and in the matter of a minute, we have 2 tutties.
How about that? We had that controversial call on the kickoff, whether it was onside kick was legal or not. Didn't end up mattering at all with the Fumblerooski and the Fumbleia. Picked that up, took it home, put it in the oven, and then next thing you know, it is 15-0.
Wow. What excitement we have here in the varsity division. If you went anywhere for about a minute, you just missed 2 touchdowns.
Is there any chance that the Gators return this kick for a touchdown? Or Are the Red Raptors going to go for another onside kick? How about that?
Well, if the Gators do end up returning this, I might jump out the booth and go run on the field myself.
We will hold you to that, Brother Cody. In fact, if that does happen, we will throw you on the field. Put hashtag Cody on the field if you want to see that happen, folks. Nowhere you'd rather be than here on the MCBFC Sports Network. Brother Cody with a call.
The kick, it is a low one again. It is received, though, by number 29. Looking to cut it back, trying to make something happen. And praise the Lord, he's brought down. I do not have to run out onto the field.
Yes, it is. He's going to be down with very, very good field position. Remember, the Gators do have 2 timeouts, so if they can get a deep pass down the field, call another timeout. You never know. As we've seen already, you never know what can happen here in the Super Bowl.
13.8 seconds left in the second quarter. The Green Gators are down 2 scores, trying to make something happen. That might just call for, as we like to call, a Baptist bomb. We do not call it a Hail Mary in this booth because we are Baptists.
Hey, man!
Shabba-dabba. The snap, looking to just control the ball. Kind of went for a QB sneak there. Interesting call. Maybe just content to take the clock down to 0-0 to end the second quarter, and that's exactly what they're going to do. We have halftime, folks. The Red Raptors have a 2-score lead headed into the half. This is the time where you need to grab some popcorn. Grab anything you want. We will be right back with you after the halftime break in the MCBFC broadcast. As we like to say,
Shabba Dabba Day. We'll be back, folks. See you in a bit.
Sorry, guys, I'm using that spot.
Man, Brother Cameron. How are you, sir? We are back here, folks, right in time for the kickoff. A little squibberooski-brooski type kick as the Red Raptors kick it away. The Green Gators pick it up, trying to make something happen. Not a whole lot of holes to be found, but a solid run there, getting it out to about the 35-yard line. Ready to rumble here in the Super Bowl here on the MCBFC Sports Network.
If you missed the first half, the Red Raptors were able to score 2 touchdowns in the last 2 minutes of the second quarter. They scored a touchdown, and then they were able to force a fumble, pick it up for a pick, fumbly, 60, or whatever you call that.
Yes. Fumble 6.
A fumble touchdown.
Fumble down. 11-20.
Fumble recovery for a touchdown.
The Gators gave up 2 touchdowns in 2 minutes. Let's see if they can score 2 touchdowns in 2 minutes. The ball
Here's
snapped.
under center, just looking to drive the line
wedge
forward. And they are still moving.
Pushing, and the play is called dead after a gain of about 4 there. It'll be 2nd and 6 for the young man. Solid first quarter of play there. Really picked up there towards the end for the Red Raptors. Green Gators, they got to find something offensively that will work for them. The up the middle has been the name of the game for them so far. Let's see if they can kind of swing it out wide, make any halftime adjustments, which are crucial in a matchup like this when you're playing chess after knowing a lot about the opposing team throughout the week.
Shout out to the drone team for this shot. Bunch formation. The snap is taken. He's looking for some blockers. He cuts it to the outside, trying to break away with some speed, but able to be dragged down by the jersey.
Number 45
of the Red Raptors.
Oliver Combs with the tackle there. Mercy.
Third down. 4 to go.
As you can see, Oliver Combs there on your screen. Oliver Combs with a strong comb over. Must be part of the name. And as a fellow redhead, a huge amount of respect for that young man. Good job, Ollie. Is that what y'all call him? Ollie? We might have to start calling him
Snap taken,
Ollie.
looking to run to the right, looking to get some yardage. It's close to the line. He reaches for it. Referee right on the spot. He's going to be just
Shout out
short.
to the one, the only Gabriel Ballesteros, as requested by Papa Bear there. And what do you know? We have ourselves a 4th and short with under 9 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Thank you, coaches and staff, for serving God to make Man Camp possible. From Catherine Ross. He is known as Ollie. Oliver Combs is known as Ollie. We will have to remember that. Good thing we learned that with only 2 quarters left to go in the whole week.
Ooh, looks like the linebacker might have crossed the line. They say he didn't, and he stayed up and able to get a lot of yardage right there on that 4th and short.
Yeah, I kind of figured they'd run it up the gut, so he tried to anticipate the count. He did a pretty good job, but to no avail as the 4th down conversion was successful. And we have ourselves our first down.
Brother Hudson still in the booth with us. Brother Hudson, tell us a little bit about the huddle. Explain that for those who may be viewing that know nothing about it and what takes place in the huddle.
Yeah, explain that, buddy.
So, for instance, our Headbuster team had 15 players. We divide them up. One coach, Brother A.J. Nichols, got 8 players. And then Brother Ben Jordan, missionary to Dominican Republic, got the other 7 players. And at the beginning of the week, Brother Micah and Brother Woodward and the camp staff here give us a list of topics to discuss with each of those players, and results in us asking questions that really spark conversation from the players themselves, and it really opens up for us to be able to get to the spiritual side of things. And it's amazing how God has given the wisdom to Brother Woodward like that to use football to be able to really emphasize the spiritual things. So really a lot of times what Brother Woodward has said is through the huddles, it really gets the players ready for chapel, where instead of just going right into chapel, as soon as they finish a game, they meet with their players, not even discussing football, they meet with their players discussing spiritual things, and that really sparks the attitude for what they're about to hear in chapel. So it's really a blessing to be a part of.
Thank you, Daniel. Great explanation. It is 3rd and 7 here. And we just got a message from Maria Ojeda saying hello to Steven as she's watching as his aunt from Argentina. And so to you, I say, hola, hermana. We are so glad that you have joined us in the A-land.
Under center, looking to break free on the left side. He almost had a hole there. It was kind of gaining traction, but great job by the Green Gators to bring him down. That brings up 4th down.
The Green Gators are the ones on offense, so they would have brought themselves down according to Brother Cody. But the Red Raptors are the ones that were able to bring him down, resulting in a 4th and 5.
Yes.
For the Green Gators.
Yeah.
Chomp Chomp. Comment down below if you think they're going to convert this. If you think they are, put a hashtag Chomp Chomp. If you think the Red Raptors are going to thwart their plans, put a hashtag Little Arms in the chat. No one ever does that.
I formation here by the Gators. Pierce takes the snap. It's a little high, but he's got time. He's got good protection. He throws it out wide, just a little bit short. May have got a little bit of deflection at the line, but that is a good stand by the Red Raptors.
Yes, a solid stand there. And as the Red Raptor defenders come off the field, the Red Raptor offensive players are taking the field. And love to see it there, even in the success. The coaches are still coaching, making sure their players are learning the lessons that they need to learn, whether it's for football or for life. These coaches are heavily involved with what it is that the players learn on the field. And as we begin this drive, once again, we'll go to Daniel Hudson for a quick question. Brother Daniel, why don't you talk a little bit about what the translation that they can take from lessons they learn on the football field, how they can apply them to life, and why we chose football as the sport that we highlight. We'll get to him after this play.
Combs in the piss under gun. He under center, hands it off, and it is snuffed at the line of scrimmage. Actually, a loss of a yard, so that brings up 2nd down and 11.
Over to Brother Daniel talking about how football can teach you about life. As a coach, what do you have to say about that, Brother Daniel?
One of the best lessons about the lessons we can learn here, even this year that we taught our kids, is you will get knocked down. It's not an if, but when you get knocked down, and you will get knocked down, you always have to get back up. Translates into life. The heartaches and trials that we may go through, life knocks us down, but we can always get back up through the Lord Jesus.
Amen. Perfectly stated. Once again, another reason why football camp is such a special place. Brother Cody.
Pistol. Combs keeps. Designed run. Unable to get anything really from that. And just gets back to the original line of scrimmage. That brings down 3rd down and 10.
3rd down and 10. And one of the things that I remember as a player here at Man Camp was there's a relationship that a person has with a preacher or their pastor, but there's something different about a relationship that a player has with their coach. And you have a certain level of reverence and respect for your coach. If you've ever played organized sports, you know what I'm talking about. And then you get to have these great men of God have that personal coach-player relationship with you, and that kind of translates outside of the football field. Once they are behind the pulpit, you're not listening to them just as a preacher. You're listening to them as a coach that's invested in you. One of the amazing things about, what do we like to call it, Brother Cody? Man
Camp. There was a flag on the play, and it was on the offense, and so they are moving back, just making it more difficult for themselves to pick up the 1st down. Let's see if they line back up in the pistol formation as they were about to snap the ball before that flag.
Under 2:30 to go in our game here. The Red Raptors have the lead with a score of 15-0. facing off in the Super Bowl against the Green Gators. Brother Cody.
Pistol. Combs, snap is good. Design run, maybe looking to throw. He does have a receiver there. He throws it right to him. Oh, he breaks a tackle and still on his feet. Able to gain more from that play than really he wanted or really should have had. Good job by the Red Raptors.
I think he got less yards than he wanted. He probably wanted a touchdown, but nevertheless, a solid
I
play
talked to
there.
him, and he said he just wanted a 2-yard gain, but he was able to get more than that.
Poor guy got a 7-yard gain. You hate to see it. But nevertheless, it is 4th and about 4 with under 1:30 left to go in this third quarter. Draining the clock is the name of the game if you're the Red Raptors, and they are doing just that.
Yes.
Time management, as said by another coach, Adam Sharp.
Snap is good. Design run straight to the left side, trying to get to the outside. Breaking tackles, cutting it back inside. Does he have a speed to go? Touchdown saving tackle, but great run by number 4, Combs.
Man, he didn't turn his turn signal on when he was changing lanes, just going left, going right, weaving, juking, diving, all sorts of things, and ended up in a great position there. We do have a stoppage in time as we just take a second here.
Oh, no. Hey, Combs is now. Hey, is that Combs?
What number is it? 4? Yeah, that's
And also in the booth, we have one of the Pee Wee head coaches, Adam Sharp, but we can't just call him that. We have to refer to him as Super Bowl champion coach Adam Sharp. Brother Sharp, what was the score of the Super Bowl?
19-0 Bulldogs win.
19-0, the Blue Bulldogs were able to come away with the victory. Did you have any losses this week, Brother Sharp?
We had a loss on the first game on Tuesday to the Gators.
Lost to the Gators, and that was Tuesday. That was your first game.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
So the young men did a good job of responding and battling through adversity and coming back and winning the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, they took correction very well. Big champions are those Bulldogs.
That's
They're
right.
the real champions.
Good. Love to see it. They introduced the Pee Wee division last year, and we are already seeing the benefits of that. The quality of play has increased greatly because the Pee Wee leagues, they're getting to learn all the foundational matters and truths about football. So, but that's what you do. You're a part of the Pee Wee team. So, a lot of these guys, they get to work on plays, they get to work on schemes and things like that. But at the Pee Wee level, you're dealing with the basics, I would assume, for the most part. Is that correct?
Yes, we have a lot of players that have never played the game before. So you got to learn with, you got to learn, show them the basics and understanding. There are some times when they start picking it up, you can, throw in a couple
Sure.
trick plays, but really it's just the basics, and they have a good time hitting each other.
That's great. If I was a coach, I don't know which one would be tougher, teaching, schemes and the nuances of different philosophies of the game. I think it might be harder to actually teach the game to players. So a big shout out to our Pee Wee coaches. Thank you, Brother Adam Sharp, for taking time to talk
You're
about that
welcome.
with us. And congratulations once again, Coach, on the victory. And are you satisfied with that, or would you like to win again next year?
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it is.
All right.
I'd like to win again, but do a repeat. But we'll see.
We'll see. Yes. I love the conversation. Thank you, Brother Sharp, Super Bowl champion, Adam Sharp, for the Pee Wee Bulldogs. Bark, bark, bark. We have a little stoppage in play here, folks. We'll give you a little bit of time to go get a snack, but be close to your phone because we might be back in just a moment. See you in a little bit here on the MCBFC Sports Network.
I know they're excited. They worked hard. They had that loss to the Gators, and then it was just basically technically they went undefeated after Tuesday.
Yeah.
And we had to play. So we played Red. We're the only ones to beat Red. All the other teams lost to them, and then we beat them in the Super Bowl again.
And we are back. Let's see what the Red Raptors can do. Knocking on the door first. Down and goal.
Looks like Mr. Combs is taking a breather. He's had the ball in his hands for most of the games here. And maybe resting that hand that he injured earlier in the week. But 45, his other Combs counterpart. High snap, able to be recovered. And that'll be a loss of quite a bit on that first down with 30 seconds left to go in this third quarter.
Second and like 20.
Man, Alex.
That brings up a 2nd and 22. Third quarter winding down. No need to rush if you're the Raptors. And so they might as well just allow this clock to run down. And that would be the end of the third quarter. We're going to take a small break, short break, right here in the MCBFC Broadcasting Center. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Shabba-dabba-day.
We are back to start the fourth quarter. The Red Raptors, after a botched snap, are 2nd and 29 to go. They can pick up a first down. However, the first down is at the 1-yard line. And so technically it's like a 2nd and 29 for a touchdown. And that's not going to help because they lose even more. Loss of 5 on the play.
What a play.
Correction, a loss of 6 on the play. So that brings up 3rd down and 34 to go.
Gotta assume they're gonna try to put the ball in the air on this play. Obviously don't want to put him in too much of harm's way as we have just begun the fourth quarter here.
Gators finally woke up from their nap, starting to be aggressive on defense.
Let's see what they have up their sleeve here defensively. Number 15 ready to take the snap. Ball snapped. Loses
over his
the
head
snap.
again, trying to do something out of nothing, hitting into his own player, and then snap.
Yeah, a little friendly fire there as blocker kind of got caught up in all the shuffle and hustle and bustle, ended up getting stopped mostly by his own teammate there. And that's not what you need on 3rd and 34.
Definitely
now
not.
You're about 3rd and 40.
I don't even know if the punt can make it back to the 1st-yard line. That would be impressive, though, because then that would be like pinning them way back on their goal line.
I think this is the worst 4th down we've ever seen. 4th and 40 is what they have to deal with. So you got to assume it's going to be a quarterback run up the middle. Probably not.
And that's definitely not from the team that you would think, oh, another botched snap on a 4th down. He's trying to get something, and just like that, the Green Gators, from defending their goal line, are going to take over on the opponent's 40-yard line.
This is why we watch.
There's 9 minutes and 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. If the Gators are able to score quickly, this game is wide open.
Wide open and ready for business. Just like on property here. Our first time ever having this, an ice cream truck here on property. If you're not here, you're missing out. We have a wonderful delicacy, as do the Gators, with this outside run. Getting a good amount of yards, trying to make something happen. Eventually taken down, but not before getting, say it with me, Brother Cody, a first down.
Brody Pierce piercing through the defense for a huge pickup.
Yes.
Finally, in the fourth quarter, it looks like we have a football game.
I still can't believe that last series, 4th and 40, and then losing the snap again. They should have just punted it, but now they're in pass formation, which usually means they're going to run, and they do just that. Oh, man, he's got some green grass ahead of him. Is he going to be able to get close to the goal line?
Flag on the field. Another flag thrown. Laundry.
Laundry is exactly right, as those yellow flags pierce the sky as the Rockets' red glare and the flags fly in MSEF blah, 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 football. Whenever you just mess up, just say the word football. Shabba-dabba-day. It does appear to be on the offense, so they will not be able to get that yardage that they received due to the penalty. It will remain first down and 9. The rare first down and 9. But blocking the back goes back to the point of the foul and keeps the down. Nothing going there. Smacked in the backfield. And we do have a stoppage because there is a timeout by the Gators.
Timeout by the Gators. Coach is asking their running back, why'd you run that way, buddy? That's the wrong way. And so their coaches are not happy, to say the least, with that play right there.
Yeah, not ideal.
But the Green Gators have been finally driving the ball. Can they score quickly? 7 minutes, 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. A score here, a conversion on the 2 points, and we've got a ball game.
Yes.
Would you try to go for 2, or would you try to go for 1 if you score? If you go for 2 and you don't make it, then when you score the next touchdown, if you have an opportunity to even score a touchdown, you have no choice but to go for 2 because you put yourself in a hole. What would you do?
Oh, you go for 2 now. That way, if for exactly the reason that you stated, you know whether you're going to have to go for 1 or if you get to go for 1 later.
Right.
Always go for 2. If you're going to have to get a 2-point conversion on either touchdown, you always want to try and get it on that first one, giving you an option to either go for the tie or go for the win.
Well said.
And if I was to wrap up that conversation, the last thing I'd put a bow on that would be Shabba-dabba-day.
All right, Green Gators take the field. It is second down and 13. Second down and 13. Snap. Pierce. He's got a guy. The ball is wow. I got confused there. It looked like
it
a
was
pitch
a
to the
double.
wrong guy.
It was a reverse play that got blown up pretty quickly. They still tried to execute it, but however, resulted in a loss of yard. It's going to be about the 3rd and 16.
If I was in the backfield, I would have been fooled.
LOL.
3rd and just trying to push and get some yardage, and they're not able to get much. That brings up a 4th and long for the Green Gators.
That's the rare QB sneak on 3rd and 17. But if you've got a philosophy, you got to stick with it.
Yes, interesting call there. A QB sneak with very long yards to gain, and so excellent.
And, you know, we've seen that's been a play that they've gone to a lot, the QB wedge, more accurately, and it has produced large results in the past. Not that time. Here we go, 4th down and 11. The snap looking to run, no option to pass, and he is taken down
by Combs.
Combs takes him down. Change of possession on the play. Cheers on one side. Dismay on the other side. Raptors howling in happiness. Gators sad. But
So you're saying they have gator tears in their eyes? Is that what you're
crocodile tears? Well, you could say that, but no, they do not. They have determination. They are still not giving up on this game. 5:45 left to go in this 4th quarter. All it takes, I mean, how many botch snaps did we see on that last possession? If they can just pounce on one of those, scoop and score that puppy, they are right back in this game. So, no, it ain't over till the fat lady sings, and she's not here yet.
Under center takes a snap, fakes the. Oh, he does hand it off. He's got a hole. He's breaking tackles, staying on his feet, able to gain some positive yards there. Which looked to be a botched play, ends up turning into a positive play. Connor Herring.
The big boy, CH there, making his presence known. We call that banging and booming, and that's exactly what he did on that play. Bang, bam, boom, as the great John Madden would say. Connor Herring with a run. What's that? I don't think so. And on field number 2, the toilet bowl is over with a score of 29-0. Looks like the blue team is victorious. Meanwhile, red team snaps the ball under center, gives it to 92 again. He's trying to bang, he's trying to boom, he's trying to go. He is brought down eventually by the Green Gators. A loss
on field 2 in the toilet bowl. Blue Bulldogs ended up winning against the Black Knights. They beat them by 29-0.
Timeout here by the Green Gators. They will have 1 remaining.
One player we haven't seen really at all for the Green Gators is none other than Joey Shiver. He's normally a guy that is a game changer for him, and so the Red Raptors are able to keep him quiet today, and that is a big reason they are up 15-0.
Oh, yes. Anything can happen these last 4 minutes and 13 seconds. But if the Gators want any hope, they're going to have a huge impact play really, really soon. If they get this first down, Brother Cody, it's going to be really tough for the Gators to do anything because the Red Raptors are just going to let that clock trickle down, trickle.
Coaches are calling for overtime. Come on, fellas, get us to overtime. They need a defensive stop here. Maybe a defensive turnover would be even better. Let's see what the Gators can do on defense. Looks like an all-out blitz, and it works.
Yes, sir, it was an all-out blitz. They were anticipating a run up the middle, but there's one guy on each edge of the defensive line already, just in case the ball goes outside. It did that, and number 77 for the green team was ready to rumble with the ball runner and took him down for a loss in the play. It'll be about a 4th and 13, but however, the clock is ticking.
The guy we were just talking about, Joey, is in the backfield to receive the punt. Can he make something happen here? 3 minutes, 30 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Gators needing a score.
They certainly could use a spark, whether it's a return, a good return, or a blocked punt. Something's got to give here. Red Raptors in no hurry to snap this ball.
They wait until they have 1 second left on the play clock and take a timeout.
Do 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 do. Shabba-dabba-day. Timeout time is shout-out time, and we've been telling you folks that we want shouted out. Why don't you put in the comment section down below just a group of service that you want shouted, you want to shout it out, whether it's the coaches, assistant coaches, medics, security, sanitation, Gatorade crew, media team, cooks, preachers, the directors. Maybe there's somebody that I have failed to mention. So go ahead and we've shouted out even the fans and players. Go ahead and shout out all those different folks. Pick one of those and put them in the comments. We want to know who you would like to shout out. We have a shout out for one, Isaac Denary, and all the work that he does. Football camp would not be possible without one Isaac Denary. Thank you, Isaac, for all your contributions and your service.
On the football field.
Did Isaac Denary win?
No, he lost against.
Isaac Denary did not win.
Punt. It's up in the air. There's some good air on it. Schiffer is able to field it. Stays on his feet, trying to make something happen, reaching forward to get a little extra yardage. Now Gators need to be in hurry-up offense.
Yeah, they certainly are hustling. The players are swapping out at a fast pace and ready to call this play and get things rolling. Announcer shout-outs. Shout-outs to the coaching staff, the mentoring, the cleaning crew. Shout-out to the medical team. Shout-out to Miss Morrow, the main nurse. Shout-out to the meal staff. Shout-out to the media team. A couple shout-outs to the media team. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Looking to throw, number 49. Got a man on the sidelines. Right out in front of him, not able to come down with it. And
that was a really good throw. It just looks like the wide receiver kind of gave up on the play before he even committed to the play. That was exactly where you want your quarterback to throw the ball. So maybe a little deep, but it looked like the wide receiver kind of put the brakes on a little bit when he should have just continued running.
Yeah, when you're not used to tracking that ball in the sky, it can be tough, especially when you're running at full speed and you got other guys in pads chasing you down, not to mention the sun shining in your eyes. So that's just something that takes time to learn, and you got to unable to come up with it there.
Shifty Schiffer is in.
Shout out to the preachers.
This could probably be a designed run with Schiffer in the vacuum. No, he's going to throw. Try to catch the defense off of bounds. It's air for the taking.
Just about a one step in front of the receiver. Looking to make something happen here. Can't blame him. Doing good. Doing what they got to do here. But time is
with the clock
ticking.
At 1 minute. How are you liking the Gators' chances of coming back in this one?
It's going to take an onside kick at this point. Then they'd have to get a big play, take a timeout, and then go to the end zone. But that's not going to matter if they don't make something happen right here, right now on this third down.
1 minute warning, so the clock does stop. And so if they can get it into the end zone here, maybe have a minute onside kick, they recover that, and then they have 50 seconds to score another one. Oh, immediately met in the backfield.
They take a timeout. That run did not go anywhere. Got to be honest, scratching my head a little bit about that. If you have an incomplete pass, you do stop the clock, and you got to get about 35 yards to get to the end zone. 6-yard gain is only going to hurt you really with the amount of time that you'll lose, plus losing the timeout. They didn't even get that. Instead, they lost a couple of yards. So it's going to be 4th and about 12 for the Green Gators. Meanwhile, the Red Raptors are very happy with how this drive has gone up to this point. They've done their job. They've put pressure on the QB. And gotta love the effort that you're seeing from both these teams. All the players, with just a minute left to go, Brother Cody, talk a little bit about what you've seen on the field from all of these players from the beginning of the week to now. And give a shout-out to the players and their effort.
Yup. Shout out to the players, of course. We saw a great improvement from the first day to the last day. Some good football has been played these last 2 days. People learned the playbooks really well, and so execution has been some of the problems, but I mean that is to be, that's to happen. Normally to happen. It's gotten better, of course, throughout the week. Well, shout out to the players. It's been a long week. Shout out to their attitudes as well. There hasn't been anybody really that has had a bad attitude here this week. There's been a good spirit.
4th down, obvious pass formation. A lot of blockers for the pressure. Throws it up. Did he come down with it? He did not, and with that, the Red Raptors will take over, and in just a few moments, victory formation will be what you see. And once again, thank you to all the players that have made this week fun. We got a lot of workers. We got a lot of staff that we've given shout-out after shout-out after shout-out to. But at the end of the day, if all us workers have to deal with is a bunch of bratty kids, it's not a fun week, but we have not had to deal with that. These young men have been here on purpose, and we're thankful for that. Many decisions made, soft hearts, happy folks, and the coach has done a tremendous job. Let's run through it one more time. Shout out to the sanitation crew. Shout out to the Gatorade crew, the security team, the media team, the the statisticians, the referees, the assistant coaches, the head coaches, the directors, the fans, the parents, everybody. We're so grateful for you. And no one's more happier right now than the Red Raptors as they take victory formation here in the Super Bowl. What did you think of this game, Brother Cody?
Not a whole lot, if I'm going to be honest. It was very slow from the start, but then really exciting to end the first half, and we kind of picked back up. They had some exciting moments here in the second half, but that's to be expected here at this level because it's very close games in the varsity level. Great job by the Red Raptors, a well-deserved Super Bowl win. They were the favorite team headed into this match, and so they did really well.
Once again, shout out to the 2025 Varsity Super Bowl champions, the Red Raptors. Wow, good job to them. The Green Gators tried to chomp their way, unable to do it this time. Thank you, folks. Signing off for the last time in 2025 here at the MCBFC Sports Network. Andrew and Cody, thank you for watching, and as we like to say, Shabba Dabba Day.